Alright, we're back. Starting a brand new character. Might be get the torch out time. So we hit level 4 on our main account. But now we're starting new. We're starting all over again. How's everybody doing? There are rumors that we're going to be streaming with Esfand, but I don't know how true that is at this point. This looks like a fight I should not pick, but we're doing it. Looks like it's so dark. Oh no. Try to line it up. I knew I was gonna whiff that one. Run down. I'm trying to get enough metal parts to make a tent, because I'm back to being fully starting over. Which is very sad after being tier 4 and having all sorts of fun guns. What is happening? How did I miss that? And what is he oh, he got stuck in the tanning rack. I wonder if that has collision. It doesn't. That's why. Oops. Needs a fix. Outlaw. Oh, I want to go there. We don't have enough gear. Can't quite do it. I thought that was a coyote, and then it made the fox sound, but regardless, things need to happen. Apparently we have Pizza Hut on this server, which is exciting. Have I played Crimson Desert yet? No. I have. We've been working so hard on this alpha. I really haven't played many other games in the past few weeks. Like when it was close to around the holidays, I played Story of Seasons on the Switch 2. I still play it to this day. I play a lot of Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but I've been playing so much Legend of California, just a lot of it just testing and making sure everything's working. So kind of feel like I've missed out on Arc Raiders and I've missed out on Crimson Desert. I did play the Arc Raiders Server Slam and I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. The last like big game that I played was Battlefield 6, and my best buddy who lives in Iowa, he and I, that's like our connection as we played Battlefield 6 together. But even then, I got pretty busy with Legend of California, and I just haven't been able to keep up. He's like level 100 and something in Battlefield 6 at this point. Was Tim Ford the inspiration for the Timmy spray? No, the Timmy spray was, we announced Overwatch on, I forget the exact date. It was in November 2014, like at BlizzCon. It was like awesome, just a really cool moment. And we had that, we had two cinematics for Overwatch to be announced. One was the 2 kids in the museum, and then the other was the gameplay movie. And the one with the 2 kids in the museum, the internet just decided the one kid's name was Timmy, the one with the cast on the arm, the Murloc cast. So we just always called him Timmy from that point out. But no, Tim Ford is the inspiration for many things in my life, but Timmy was named by the internet. At least Overwatch Timmy was. I remember we had to do some sort of press thing. I forget what it was, but it was in London, and I got to meet all of the journalists from IGN in London, who were super cool. They were really nice, and we had tons of fun hanging out. And they were huge Overwatch fans, and their favorite thing was Timmy. They all, like, every one of them had that equipped as their spray, and they really want to play Overwatch and hang out together. And they all had the Timmy spray. It was like their group. So we've had an interesting weekend. Server concurrency is lower than we had hoped. We had hoped it would be higher, but what we're seeing, like, you can see right now we're capped at 40. We started off capped at 60. And that's even lower than we had hoped, but we've learned a ton about why it's performing the way it did, so it was super useful to us. I think most of us are really excited to, like, get to work tomorrow and start fixing these problems for the next test that we do. Oh, that boar is going to be trouble. So we did learn a lot from this. There's just a lot from real player behavior that you just can't anticipate when you're using, like, automated bots to, like, test stuff. One of the big things that happens, and maybe you all will notice this, is when we get above about 30 players, when people log on to the server, there's a bunch of processes running on your character, and those processes are hitting the server really hard. So that's one of the things that we run into. Oh, look at that. We got an Esfand's group. Okay, that's a bug. Yes, I understand. Oh, nice. An Epo. Epo. I pronounce everybody's names wrong, so I'm going to blow it. And the crazy part is, if they have a ranch... Oh, one of them... Where are they? Oh, they're not that far. I could port to their ranch. I hadn't met Esfand before, and he's like a crazy WoW player. And he played a ton of WoW Classic, which is like my era of WoW, so it was really fun chatting to him about it. And like most people, he knows more about WoW than I do, so, you know, I always have to be careful about what I say, because I'm gonna look like an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to him. Where are they? Oh, they went back to the ranch. So I can, like, shortcut. This is one nice thing about joining late if they already have the ranch, is I can just hit this travel. And looks like we're headed to the Cornwood Family Ranch, which is that is our new company name. So we're heading there. Okay. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, he's got it like a tier 4 hat. Going to voice. So many people are asking if we're gonna have voice chat. We have every intention to add voice chat, and people really want, like, the local voice chat, and we want to add it. So, all of that is gonna happen. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to join his Discord. If only I knew how to do that. Maybe he's giving me a... Maybe he's gonna give me a call. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Apparently I have a link, so we'll figure this out. go. Just joining. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Alrighty. Sorry, I know I'm like technically challenged in these moments, so it's always gonna look bad. I gotta keep up with the group. Apparently I'm not capable of properly joining a Discord. Oh, look at that. A random viewer that was, well, basically that is me too. Okay. Oh my god, this looks so cool with the fog. Yeah, this looks great. I can give him the blue heart. I guess we have no red heart. This looks... Oh, we're gonna get the sunrise? I gotta get on the roof so we can show off the sunrise. Are we gonna do it? Where are we? We're up in McCloud Falls. I don't wanna do build mode for him. Okay, he said he wants to do a job on the job board. I'm just gonna follow him. I'm in the support role today. Gonna do Mercy Beam on Esfand. Esfand. And I pronounce it wrong every single time. He corrected me, and he thought it was hilarious that I pronounce it wrong every single time. Oh, I know where we are. Yay! Where's the prerequisite 8 birds that are going to show up on... Oh, that looks so cool. That looks amazing. Okay, is he going to get a job? What are these? Coyote pelts, metal parts, and more metal parts. At this point, if it were me, I'd just take the closest one. Be my strat. Oh, nice. He bought Traveler's Chest. That gives us more storage, which is always nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have a mule. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know if anybody's ever read the book Lonesome Dove, but at one point, it's not like spoilers or whatever. I mean, the book was written in the 80s, so if you haven't read it, like, sorry about the big spoiler coming your way. But they at one point they pick up this cook for like their caravan, and the cook just walks alongside of them the whole way. That's gonna be me. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, I'm trying to tell him you can right-click a mark down on the map. And I'll head there. You're our fearless leader. Okay, send us on our way. Oh, he's got a mark down. He's probably like, thanks for the useless info, Jeff. That's so fun. I think he's trying to min-max the job board, which is awesome. Ask Jeff if they will make it so you can grow and smoke weed in this game. There's no plans for that yet, but appreciate the question. It's still early in alpha. All right. Answering all the important questions here. Gotta make sure everybody has all the info they need about the game to make an educated decision whether if this is the game. Ask Jeff if he can say my name is Jeff. I think it just on a meta level that just happened. Whether it's all right. We have Alma Godwin here at Godwin's Hardware. I'm looking for. I just want to shoot something.
Same.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
We connected.
Yeah, we're here. Okay.
The dream is real. Nice.
Yeah.
Do we need to... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask. So, from what I understand with the job boards, you can only have one job at a time. You don't have one quest, right?
Correct.
So, is there like what would you recommend of like if I'm trying to go through and just like farm jobs? Like, oh wait, actually, did more get added? Like, I think I accepted one and then more got added. Is that normal?
It's possible if you accepted it last night, like last day-night cycle in the game. The game is 50 minutes day, 10 minutes night. The job board refreshes in the morning. Like you'll hear the rooster crow, and then the job board is refreshed with 3 new ones at that point.
Oh, okay.
And my strat, like, and not saying that this is meta or whatever, but my strat is first and foremost, I always look at the rewards. And usually I'm driven by recipes that I haven't learned yet. Or if I need something really badly, if it's all just kind of the same and it doesn't matter, then I just go more proximity based. And if they're really far, then I'll like look and see if there's another outpost on the way to the job, and then I'll check that outpost job board to see if there's like better stuff there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like because we want the game to be really sandboxy and not like a quest-driven like linear game. The jobs are just kind of like casually to make sure you get some money and have some direction, but really like mostly what I'll do is I'll take a job, I'll kind of start heading toward it, and then I'll just clear out the enemy strongholds on the way, and oftentimes I just get distracted, you know, just kind of finding recipes, getting gold, all of that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's there's Ode to Klamath Forest is like kind of close.
Okay.
And it's just kill 5 Outlanders.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
Now, do we each go accept the job, or whenever I accept the job, is that like for the whole company I accepted the job?
It's for the whole company. The companies are like most everything is really shared in the company.
Okay.
And we do that just to keep the group like kind of unified, and so you don't get in those modes of like, okay, is it Epo or Epo? I pronounce everybody's name wrong. So, but we're like, oh, okay, Epo, you take this job, and Esfand, you take that job, and you know, Tiggle, you take this job. So, yeah, it's just one job for all of us.
Okay. No, that's cool actually, because then I think it's like an interesting thing, because like, especially if like you're an MMO gamer, you just always try to like min max as much as possible. It's just like your nature. But with something like this, whenever you kind of take a step back and look at it from like a sandbox approach, it's like, yeah, well, it's like real team oriented, and it's like, yeah, and this is what we're doing, and any way that we can get this done is like good.
Yeah, and we'll do that frequently. Like if I am lucky enough to be playing in a 4-person group. Oh, nice. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. if I'm lucky enough to play in a 4-person group, sometimes like 2 of us will go and complete a job while, you know, 1 person stays at the base and is like mining and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just went savage on that guy. That was awesome. That was super cool.
Yeah, I think the melee is like really strong.
Yeah.
So it's like a good way of doing it. To like
Yeah.
not have to use too many resources.
Yeah, not blow your bullets. Later on in like tier 3, we start to introduce shotgun enemies, and man, you really can't get away with the melee that much. Like maybe if you kind of sneak around a corner, but you just get shredded. You can't
Oh,
even
really?
close
Okay.
the distance.
Yeah, I tried doing that in man, where was it? There was like a lumber mill. Yeah, the Klamath timber mill. I was there, and I think I died like 20 times there.
That
I,
that is one of the hardest strongholds in the game. The lumber mill, because there's that one long building, and almost always like the treasure chest is in that building, and it's
Mhm.
so hard to break. It's like the enemies are just streaming into it like
Yeah,
constantly.
and there was like a lot of open angles I noticed
Yeah.
to where it's like I would turn and like be like, okay, I'm bunkered down, I'm good, and then there'd be another place that opens up that I had no idea about. But that was a pretty exciting one.
Yeah, I think the two most challenging mediums are Yellow Pine, which is like that crazy town that's on a hill. It looks really pretty. It's got a stream going down the middle of it. But there's
Mhm.
Yellow Pine, and then there's that lumber yard. That thing is just so rough. But I love it. Like I kind of love the challenge of it. I don't have a mount. If you have your mount, it's much easier to get up these hills. I don't have a mount yet because my character's too new,
Uh-huh.
and I'm too poor. I don't even have a mule. But if you ever have trouble on the hills, try calling your horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean I'm fine just running too. So we can stay together. We can also like how much was it 50 gold? I think for a mule.
Yeah, yeah, $50.
It was 50 bucks. That's what.
Yeah.
I like them. Yeah, it sounds like it's like kind of dumb, but it's like funny. I like that the currency is just bucks and cents
Yeah.
instead of dollars. Like I don't know, it was just funny. It was good.
It was we had a lot of discussions about it, like oddly, but that's what game developers do. We nerd out on everything and like just talk about it all way more than it deserves. But
Yeah.
we wanted something that like felt kind of in world and appropriate, but it was I don't know,
Mhm.
bucks.
Well, Bucks is a really good example of that, to where it's like the game's kind of like the setting of the game is like California Gold Rush times, but like you know it's you might have like dollars or whatever, but it's like not a bear.
Oh, careful, we're gonna get
That bear's just
wrecked.
gonna destroy us.
Eppo, axe is out, buddy. Now's it. Oh, he's got a gun. Oh, he drew aggro. Main tank.
Oh no!
Oh!
Okay, okay. Oh, nice.
What was the palette? You're gonna know this more than anybody. Seal of Salvation. Was that the lower the aggro, or was that the save
Yeah,
you
blessing of salvation. Yeah.
Yeah, Blessing of Salvation.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, boy, that was controversial. Salvation and vanilla.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, horde players. Yeah.
That and Wind Fury. It was like it broke the game.
Yeah. So what was that like? Like getting to the point of deciding, you know what, let's just give Alliance Alliance Shamans and Horde Paladins.
It was the hardest decision. I mean, ultimately that was Tom's decision because Tom was in charge of the classes.
Okay.
Tom Chilton, but it was him and Kevin Jordan. But you know, we were kind of one of the things that made WoW so cool was that difference, and like between you know Horde and Alliance, and the fact that one side had Shaman and one side had Paladin. I think this is the you guys want to loot this chest. This is gonna have the best loot. Anytime you see that camp supplies, it's super good.
Oh yeah, a bunch of gold in there.
Yeah.
And metal parts.
But yeah, that was a really tough decision because you know you're like removing some of the core flavor of the game. But it was two aspects I think in particular that pushed it over the edge. One was raiding, And in particular, Wind Fury was the deal breaker on rating because of the DPS increase. And then the other was PvP. And again, Wind Fury.
Yeah.
Wind Fury
Yeah.
was a big deal in PvP.
Oh yeah. I mean, my whole like, cause that's most of what I do in Burning Crusade is arenas, and it just changes. It changes my class entirely. Like I didn't in Classic 2019, I guess 2021 for Burning Crusade. I didn't have a shaman to play with until the very end of season 2, and we really didn't start playing until season 3. And I always knew. I mean, obviously, I wanted a shaman for Wind Fury. Big damage is cool, but like as far as like the meta and being able to like push gladiator and stuff, it was like it completely changes my class entirely. So it's a huge deal.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. Save him.
I'm like the worst at just like walking into random camps of like desperados.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, one more.
We all do it. Or we're like auto running on our horses and like talking or like looking at a website or something. And then next thing you know, you ride right through it. And you're like, oh my God. Or
Yeah.
right off the cliff. That's the other classic.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just discovered this auto run today. So.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. You have to look at this. I noticed this on my other character like 2 days ago. There's
Okay.
these 2 tents. Those are player tents. And they've been out there the whole time. And I'm like, what is that? Like the Donner Party out there? And, and before, when I was there yesterday, all the trees were chopped down. And it was just like tree stumps. And I'm like, does somebody just like make this their home and decided to live up here? Like,
just live in the snowy mountains.
yeah, and no ranch. Just, like, I thought it was hilarious. It's supposed to.
I feel like if you're a game dev, and in any sort of like live service game like this, where there's like an open world, like sandboxy, whatever, it's got to be like one of the most fun things to do is just to like observe like how people are going to react to the tools that you give them.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, as soon as you like the game becomes the players, as soon as you let anybody in, you're just like, okay, I guess that's the way it's gonna work from now on.
Right. It's like the whole it's like the whole idea of like intended gameplay versus emergent gameplay. Because I feel like kind of going back to WoW, like the design of paladins was I remember the original like judgment set, the tier 2 set. It had like it was a ret set, but then in vanilla, every hybrid class or every hybrid healer ended up being a healer in raids, just like mathematically by numbers. When you have like 40 people and like 8 classes, is it 8? Like whenever you have like that many people that you need for a raid, then you got to just have those people heal,
Yeah, totally. That set was so cool looking, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that set I think went through like 4. Like they had the graphics overhaul, not graphics, but like the model overhaul, where they did all the tier 2 stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah, that one looked really cool. But then also like the stats on it changed a whole bunch. Like it was like a ret set, and then it was like a holy set, and then it ended up being like a spell power set by the time you guys did the paladin rework. Okay, so we're supposed to find 5 outlanders out here.
Okay. Oh, well, here we go. There's some right here.
Oh, nice.
I missed. Again. Look at this guy. He's gonna get an Academy Award. Oh, this barrel, this is exploding barrel. So just be careful.
Oh yeah, I saw those before. I keep trying to find a way to like actually use them, because I mean I know we can shoot them and they explode, but I never can point them out from a distance.
Yeah, you just have to look. Oh, no. You have to look for the red. Yeah, this was a experiment Aaron was running with, and we want to try to get him in a lot more. But this is the
Okay.
one, like, this is literally the prototype. There will be Outlanders down here, too.
Okay.
At this little, I think they're within the zone. If we want to finish this thing. Let's murder the coyote first. Have you made guns yet? Are you doing okay on guns?
I got the first tier of guns, and then somebody handed me like a Harrison repeater.
Oh, nice. Do you have ammo for it?
I have a little bit. I'm trying not to use it because I don't have that much ammo. So I have like I have 15 loaded and then 23 extra.
Here, let me give you this.
Oh, whoops, I canceled.
Because I had a friend hand me. I don't like getting twinked or powered.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this gun, that's the tier 2 gun, the buffalo gun. And we'll find the recipe for me and Epo, and we'll get going on the buffalo gun. But that gun, it's like a breech loaded, but it's fun. I think you're gonna like that gun. It's got great sound design on it too. Our sound designer Jacob he's amazing. So
yeah, the sound in this game owns.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah, it's one guy. It's just one sound designer did it all.
Really?
So he gets all the credit, and he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, everything about the sound in this game is so good. I love it.
Sound is one of my favorite parts of video game. I have such a deep appreciation. I loved the sound design team on Overwatch. Also, they were just wonderful.
Oh yeah, I remember Overwatch. So there was a period of time, almost 2 years, where I played almost no video games. I barely played any video games. And I think it was around the time that Overwatch came out, and I remember seeing Overwatch and was like, "Oh, Overwatch, this looks cool." And especially because that was also around the time that like esports was really like, kind of becoming a thing, and things were getting like, Overwatch League. I think Overwatch League was like right around what year was that? Was that 2016?
It
17?
was we kind of got going at the very beginning of like 2018ish. The idea was forming around 2017, and then 2018 was when the league really started. So there was that other player there, Ophelia, I think. I forget who it was. They must have cleared this out before us. That's why it was empty.
Right.
So, I don't.
Yeah, because that was around the time that I started streaming. I remember Overwatch League like becoming a thing around the time I started. It was like shortly after I started streaming, so that makes sense. And I remember like being like, man, I kind of wish I got into Overwatch, but I felt like I was too late because it was like I think 2 or 3 years into the game.
Yeah, it's with PvP games, it's really hard to come in late. It's one of those things like if you try to. The first time you play League of Legends is like 4 years after League is out, and everybody knows what they're doing, and you're like the one like noob, and you're like, oh my god, I'm just getting wrecked. But I don't know. I think even to this day, Overwatch is super approachable, and they have an amazing team. Like the group working on Overwatch, because I helped put that team together in the early days. But they've included a lot of new members of the team and a lot of people I'm very familiar with, and they're like a really world-class dev team. So I'm sure they have some great new stuff, like all the recent changes they've done. I'm sure it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the big thing with any sort of PvP game, live service, everything is just things. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. So if I turn around and face the mountain, I don't take fall damage, right?
Yeah, you basically can use your climate like spacebar, press and hold. I'm trying to get in the position. Okay, so I'm like climbing right now. I'm not sure if you can see my dude, but he's climbing on the hill. If I hold the control key, it'll just let me slide down the hill at that point. So you can use that to like get down big cliff sides and stuff. It was sort of like not quite the same as Conan Exiles had, which was a great
Mhm.
survival game, because that game was in third person, but they had this great like slide down mountain ability, and we're like, let's try to do something like that, but let's try to do it in first person.
Right.
Yeah, just make it easy. And have you gotten a glider yet?
Somebody hand me a glider. I haven't used it.
Nice. So also when you jump, if you press and hold space when you have the glider,
Okay.
it's really fun. And they come in like 3 levels. There's like the makeshift glider, the sturdy glider, and the master glider. The master
Okay.
glider, you can like travel like over a kilometer if you catch it. Oh, Eppo has one. I pronounce his name differently every time, I guarantee. Did we finish the job? Oh, we did. We finished
I think we
the
did.
job.
I think we did.
Okay.
So should we run back or my fast travel's on 3 minutes?
No, we shouldn't go back yet. We gotta like take out some like let's go to like yellow or something like that. Find something.
Okay.
We gotta get in trouble.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. We gotta.
Let's go. Well, so I have this undiscovered area.
Yeah, let's go to
directly
blue.
north.
Let's go to blue. That's perfect.
Okay.
See, if you jump and press and hold space, you'll probably catch air with your glider. There you go.
Oh, nice. That is fun.
Goodman's gonna redo the controls on it though, because if you're not careful and you press your S key while you're doing it, you will crater yourself.
Okay. This gun is way better, by the way.
Yes, that's the upgrade. The first gun, the first rifle you can make, primary slot, is called the Harrison muzzle loader, and that's the one with the real long like load time with the ramrod, and you're pouring the black powder down. Then the upgrade to that is this breech loaded like trapdoor rifle that you're using called the Buffalo gun.
Okay.
And that thing just has a much higher rate of fire, but it's still black powder ammo, which is like the lower level ammo. But it feels like a huge upgrade if you're coming from the Harrison muzzleloader.
Yeah, the reload time alone is like that. I mean, that's just such a big upgrade on its own.
Yep, and you'll get that. Like, actually, somebody did they give you the Harrison repeater, or did they?
Yes.
Okay, the repeater. That's like you can have 17 shots in that thing, and it has a much higher rate of fire. So
Yeah, that one's crazy.
as you keep leveling up, your guns keep progressing too. How far? Yeah, oh yeah, 6 shooters. We're gonna be able to get like actually the tier that we're at. We should be able to get single action 6 shooters. Then at tier 3, there's a gun which is a double action 6 shooter. Which is really great, which I enjoy. And there's also like a legendary form of that double action called the Iron Bison. But you have to like wandering around out here somewhere will be one of the bison is named. It's called the Great Bison. And if we get its horns, we can make an Iron Bison, which is basically like a double action 6 shooter, but it absolutely hits like a truck.
Okay. The does it look any different than the other bison, or is it just you'll notice whenever you?
Oh, the bison. Yeah, the bison does. It's much bigger. It has bigger horns, and it's like shade of fur is like it's more brownish or goldenish.
Okay.
Is almost the way to describe it. So the bison itself, the gun just looks like any double action revolver. But when the next time we patch, the next time we have a playtest, the art is already done where it's all custom art on that gun. It looks so sick.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's got like gold engraving and it actually has like a bison engraved on it. And we have this amazing weapon artist named Tom and an amazing concept artist named Brandon. And Brandon like drew this awesome picture and like the whole thing was just, oh, I'm going to hit this. Oh, look at that. Esports right there.
There you go. Competitive Legend of California.
Yeah, totally. Here we go.
Legend of California League is coming.
Yeah, please, let's not start yet. Deep breath. My
Uh,
heart's beating fast. My palms are
yeah.
sweating now that you said that. So
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Let's say it. We'll stay away from that one. That was a what is it? Trigger warning?
yeah,
Is that the
that's all.
phrase?
The Irvine Company Ranch. I don't know. I don't know where you're located. So Blizzard's actually in Irvine, and
Yeah, yeah.
Irvine, like as a city, like the whole thing is sort of planned and owned by this company called the Irvine Company. So
Oh, that's
lots of
funny.
Blizzard employees and ex-Blizzard employees all know what the Irvine Company is, so that's why they named it this.
Oh, that's funny. The Irvine Company Ranch.
But
This is nice.
yeah, I like how this is essentially a home invasion going on at this point. Oh, they have the
Yeah.
piano.
Oh,
They
I liked how you had the piano. Cause I found the what'd you name your ranch? The Chit Ranch.
too legit to chit.
Yeah, yeah, too legit to chit. Yeah. So we showed up and the music, and I'm like, wait, this music is sick. And I realized I guess you set your own soundtrack and it plays automatically on the piano.
Yeah, that was a combo. That was amazing. So Jacob, so we have a composer named Neil Acree for the whole project. He did all the like amazing music that you're hearing. But
Uh-huh.
Jacob, our sound designer, is also a musician, and
Uh-huh.
he just like on his own time just thought it would be cool. We had these piano props like sitting in saloons and stuff. And we come in like one Monday morning, and Jacob's just like, "Hey guys, look what I did. I turned the piano into a player piano, and I wrote like 8 pieces of music." And he full scripted the player piano to like ingest the music that he had written. So all those songs you're hearing on that, Jacob wrote. And then we have this amazing engineer designer named Josh on the team,
Okay.
and Josh was like, you know, it'd be even cooler is if you could make it a playlist with like shuffle and repeat. So it's just turned into like it's just taken a life of its own,
Yeah.
and it's like basically just a passion project at this point. So it's pretty
No, it's
cool.
super cool. It's
Okay,
an old Western Spotify, basically.
yeah. Okay, so this is where like see all these recipes at
Oh wow.
at the
Okay.
top is limited time, which means
Mm-hmm.
after you buy this, it won't be there anymore. The top one, Wellington carbine, that's once you get copper in your mine, you can make that's a repeater, a 7-shot repeater. The Taylor and Shaw revolver quick draw grip, I wouldn't buy that just yet because that's a weapon mod. So unless you had
Mm-hmm.
tons of money, it's not worth modifying the gun yet. And then if you scroll down where it says schematics on the list,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the Buffalo gun schematic. That's the gun that I just handed you.
Mm-hmm.
Epo was asking about Taylor, and he was asking about a 6-shooter. So if you buy the Taylor and Shaw revolver, you can then make a 6-shooter. And then there's the different types of ammo that you can make for the gun. So like if you buy the 6-shooter, you're gonna want to buy the pistol ammo also. Or like you said, you have the Harrison repeater. If you buy the rifle ammo, you can then make ammo for that thing. So
Right.
yeah, like buffalo gun, rifle ammo, all of those things are sort of good. You have the tough choice to make right now because you only have 59 gold. So it's like, do you
Yeah.
get the buffalo gun, or do you buy the rifle ammo and kind of go from there? You know, it's
Well, this is kind of where my mindset is. If it's limited time for the Wellington carbine,
yeah.
I'm thinking like maybe it would be wise to just like long-term play, just get that now.
I
But
have
I mean, I have to sell something for it.
Yeah,
But
here I have some ore on me. I'm selling.
okay,
Let me there you go. You can buy it now.
okay. Because I actually have I have a modification for Wellington carbine that I learned
Oh,
earlier.
nice. Nice.
So I kind of wanted to, but like, how do I didn't know where I could see it. I guess
The
will it show up
mod
after?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a thing called the weapon modification table, and there's three
Mhm.
ways to get it. One is sometimes jobs will offer it. Two is you can actually buy it. Like this where it fingers firearm. So she
Mhm.
sells it right here for 90 gold. And then the other way you can get one is if you press J and open your challenges, and then
Hmm.
click on the tier 2 tab at the top. All the way at the bottom, on the right hand side, there's a challenge called Into the Red. It's Into the Red tier 2. And if we do, those are all PvP challenges, so we have to be up for that. But if we like kill 20 desperados in a PvP area, 10 animals, loot 10 small chests, and 3 camp supplies, you'll basically get a weapon modification table without having to buy it at that point. So
Okay.
depending, like if you're more of a PVE player, we just go grind PVE stuff and then buy it here. But if you're like a PvP player and you want to save 90 gold, we can go do the PvP challenge. So it's kind of up to us.
Right. Okay. I mean, I haven't done any PvP yet, but I would love to.
All right. Well, I think we're
If we can get in.
close. A PvP, if I
Okay.
remember from my last playthrough, like if you look at the map, I'm kind of putting I'm putting my yellow mark where PvP stuff is, and of course we're on stream, so we are so gonna get stream sniped.
Yeah, yeah,
but
that's how
but
it goes.
yeah, the rush streamers is pretty brilliant actually. What rush streamers do. There's probably a way to do this in OBS. I'm too much of a noob in OBS to know, but they
Uh-huh.
bind the same. Like in Rust, the map key is actually G, and then what they'll
Hmm.
do is they'll bind their G key to like an overlay in OBS that brings up like a fake map that just like, or like it's like a streamer ad or something like that, and they'll bring that up every time they look at the map, so you can't stream snipe them so much.
Yeah, that's. See, I have a dual PC setup, so I can't even do that. I have to like put it on like a Stream Deck button or something, and have like. I'd have to do something. I'd have to do some kind of wizardry to
Yeah.
figure that out, because I'd have to put an input into one computer that does a different input on the other computer.
Well,
I gotta find that out.
and even then, I mean, gamers, they are so smart. They they know how to figure out where you are. Like it's very hard in these open world PvP games to stream.
Yeah.
Like massive props to the rush streamers who do it. A lot of them just like a lot of the content creators just do YouTube, or they'll do YouTube for like their really polished great videos, and then they'll
Uh-huh.
just kind of stream for fun knowing that they're just going to get stream sniped to hell
Right.
and back.
Yeah, I think like yeah, I feel like Rust is just one of those games. I mean, so we actually do this thing. Um like it's with Rust. There's like a Rust event. They call it Rust Kingdoms, I think, but they'll have like offline TV does it
Yeah.
usually.
Yep.
Have you seen have you followed along with that?
Oh yeah, it was the first one was huge. The first one, it
Yeah.
was like XQC, and then they had the famous Rust guys like Wellen. I remember XQC begging for his AK back. Was like the most. It was so good. So someone's got to find that clip, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, Felix, it's not how Rust works, buddy. You don't go
Uh,
begging for your gun back. It was so, and he got
the
pissed
first
too.
one
He's
was
like,
so good. It
yeah,
was so good. That was actually where my so like I do a lot of role play stuff. That's my role play character came from that Rust server.
it
Was like
was.
I do a it's like he's like basically like a fat like Texan sheriff, and like the original like version of that character came from that Rust server. It's like we were doing like role play stuff with like some of the other guys, and we ran like we were like the police on the server. It was pretty fun.
That was so much. Well, there was another amazing part about when you guys all did that. Like one, it was as fans, it was fun for all of us to watch.
Uh-huh.
But as the Rust community, like, and God bless for Face Punch, it was so great for them because the
Mhm.
influx of players into Rust. I think also like a Steam sale happened right around then, so
Yeah.
their concurrency shot through the roof because like every famous streamer is suddenly playing Rust and it's all together and all the drama that happened. And
Oh,
so
so funny.
like idiots like me who are just kind of hiding, lurking on these Rust servers, suddenly there's this influx of newbies who had no idea what they're doing, and it was just like, for the Rust community, it was just this like chum in the water. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, this guy has a twig roof on his base, and we're like hatcheting our way in, just stealing all their stuff, and it was savage. It was so bad.
That's so funny. Yeah, all these new players are trying to learn this game, and all the pros come in and they're just like destroying.
Actually, we'll get him. We'll get him. You're fine. Just flesh wound.
I forgot this was a single. I forgot this was like a single load. So I run around the corner to shoot him. I was like, oh wait.
You're holding down left click. Just
Yeah.
come on.
No, yeah, that was great. You guys should do something similar for this.
I think it'd be like the idea of like putting together some big either like there's two ideas that I love. One is like trying to come up with some streamer content creator like environment that's fun with like role play and PvP and like do all that kind of stuff. But the other is just like I love the GTA 5 roleplay stuff, and I'm like, how could we support that and get that going? Like, not just for content creators and streamers, but just for everyone. Like, for people who are into that, like we got to give people a way to like sort of roleplay their fantasy in this world. I think it'd be so strong in this game in particular.
No, I 100% agree. That was like one of the first things I said whenever I even saw the game. And then once I played it, I was like, man, if there was a server like that we could run, like I would love to have a. I mean, that's something I would love to do. Is like host an event where like I invite a bunch of streamers to it and do kind of something like the Rust Kingdoms thing, and then have like a persistent. Oh, I guess this is someone's house. Okay.
Yeah.
Like looking around, I was like, wait a second.
We're team home invasion here, is what we're doing.
But they have a they have a shop here. But yeah, I think that would be so sick. I would love to do something like that where I invite, because I know so many people that are super into that, because I did a lot of the roleplay stuff, and I guess they don't have anything.
Let's make it happen. Here. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm super down. I think that would be amazing. I think chat would love it. I know a bunch of people would be all over it. It would be super fun.
I just had this moment where I looked, and the name of this ranch is Fox Cult Ranch. And then their store just says "Sell your soul here," and I'm like, "What did we just walk into?"
Yeah.
And if they're selling beef jerky there, I'm not buying it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Beef in quotes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The game needs morbidly obese player models. Actually, yeah. Is there like, have you guys thought of like any other ideas of like the player models, or do you want to have like just like the two?
Well, I mean, the dream, we would love to have tons of different player models. The problem is, not problem, but more like the reality is, we're such a small team that it's difficult for us to even just have the two body types that we have right now. And it's sort of one of those exponential problems where the animations have to be custom. There's some reuse and some sharing you can do, but like, oh wow,
holy,
yeah, this is gonna be interesting. There goes Epo. Look at him go. He's definitely a main tank. I'm gonna go down. Oh no! Ah!
I'm gonna back out and bandage.
Yeah, that's smart. Just take it slow.
Okay, a headshot. That was nice. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's one more. He might be getting third partied by a wolf. I'm pretty. Yeah, or no, you're getting third partied by a boar. Oh, is the boar gonna full wipe? Oh, we got ambushed too.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Dude, we just got railed.
I'm rooting for the boar at this point. I want the boar. We got wrecked. Yeah, full wipe.
Okay, well, GG's.
It wasn't. No one could pick anybody up. We were all down.
Yeah, I was like, okay, there's one guy left, and then I was about to shoot him, and then I got like knocked in the back, and I was like, what the heck? And then I got shot, and then all of a sudden a whole nother crew comes in. That's
Okay,
great.
so this is actually gonna be challenging to get our stuff back because, oh wait, is there like a house out here? Where did those guys come from? Maybe they came from this hideout.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, Epo. I always main tanked. Always, always. In WoW,
Mhm.
never in EverQuest, but in WoW, I was always the main tank. So I'm very used to being dead. Oh, jeez. I'm way out in the open. These guys are all aggro, too. Okay, we can do
Oh,
this.
I do see the house, by the way.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's where, that, like, extras came.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go to the house first and move down from there.
That's
it's like,
smarter.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 here.
Oh, these guys are pushing me, too.
Yeah, come up to the house.
I don't think I can get away from this tree, but I will as soon as okay. 2 down. Okay. Oh, they're between me and you in the house.
Yeah, there was a few guys in the house, but I think I cleared it. Oh, there's a chest
Oh,
here. A hideout stash.
nice. Okay, they're on Epo now. Oh, we got him. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my death bag. I'll let you guys loot this stuff here.
So the hideout stash, is that personal loot? Like anybody can loot it? Or does it just go straight to all of us whenever we're at
No. The hideout stash is personal loot, which is
Okay.
which is on purpose. And then those what we call the treasure chests, the big gold chests in the points of interest, those are also personal. And that's why like the hideout ones always have a bunch of bucks and ammo. Bucks is that personal currency.
Right.
And ammo is also very personal too. Like it's so
Right.
that was the thought, like kind of give company rewards in the more public. Oh, it looks so cool if you look to the west right now. Like the sun is setting through the
Oh,
fog.
dude, yes.
It's
Yeah, we saw this yesterday, and like my chat was like, "Holy cow!"
yeah. That's our lighting artist, Mike Mara. He worked on a bunch of great games, but most recently was Diablo. He was on the Diablo team, and he's a huge fan of you and WoW Classic. So
Oh, really?
yeah. He was so excited when he's like, "Oh, we're talking to Esfand. Oh my god!" So yeah.
That's great. That is great.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, I
following
do love
you.
some WoW Classic.
I'm following you.
Okay, there's a deer here or an elk. I missed.
Oh yeah, nice. You have what is that? A single action or double action?
Single, I believe.
Nice.
Oh no, it's a double. It's double.
The double is one of my favorite. You can get a mod for it. I think it's called Large Caliber, and it makes it so you can only have 4 bullets in it, but they hit like way harder. And then
Oh, okay.
you can get this other mod called Speed Loader. So it's like even though you only have 4 bullets, it doesn't matter so much because you're reloading so fast. And it's like having like a third primary gun. It just feels so good.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, it's getting spooky.
Yeah. There's noises.
Oh, we're almost at a thing out here. The question mark.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. This bobcat's like eating this deer.
That was rude.
Oh,
I gotta avenge the deer.
yeah.
And then rip its skin off, of course.
Yeah. Well, we don't
As
want
one
it to go to
does.
waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would just be, you know, it's disrespectful to not use the corpse, right?
We're only honoring it by
Yes.
by ripping its hide off in the most respectful and honorable way, of course.
Mm-hmm. You know what I really, really like? I like how you guys have it's like a little highlight on like at nighttime on some of the animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that a lot because I'm like terrible at tracking things just in general, but also like I'm like slightly colorblind. So I just anytime like there's like things that are like anything that's like even remotely difficult to see is like super difficult for me.
That was the art team. The art team is great on this project because, like, obviously they want the art to look great, but they have that sensitivity towards gameplay too. Of like,
Yeah.
oh god, you know.
Oh, what the heck?
If it's nighttime and nobody can see.
Speaking of which, I'm getting shot through something.
Okay.
Am I? I think we're getting shot through the.
Okay, hold on. Let me res you.
Okay. Do
you
see him?
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting shot. We just got shot through a rock. That is a bug. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's good. That's what the playtests are for.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have a playtest and you don't find bugs, then it's like the playtest. It's not that it was a waste, but it wasn't the most effective playtest it could be. Well, it's not a waste because it's like, okay, well, we know these things work.
If what you said is true, this is the most valuable playtest in the history of alphas. Because the amount of busted stuff, like, I'm just sweating bullets right now of like, wow, we have a lot of work to do. Like, oh my god.
Well, that's what, like, you know, there's always people that get like upset whenever they're not in any sort of playtest or alpha or whatever. Because they're just like, you know, the why not me's, right? And this is what I say. I'm like, well, look, at the end of the day, like, yeah, like you want to play the game, but like only a couple hundred people got. Oh, nice, I missed.
Oh, hey.
Like only a couple hundred people were invited, even. Like not too many. So you have that, but they're not only.
Oh,
nice.
What? What happened? Was that? Oh no!
I didn't even get knocked.
Oh,
I don't know.
Because that was probably your last. Oh, you probably went back to the out. That was your third death.
Oh
if
yeah.
If you have the 2 injuries.
Because I didn't sleep yet.
Yeah, because you didn't sleep it off. Or like for me, I have 2 injuries, so if I get injured one more time, I'm going to go down. You'll get teleported to the thing. So, like now you have that red debuff on you, which you really don't want. So you either want to go home and sleep it off, or you have to pay the money and sleep it in the bed.
Well, here, I went ahead and just paid the money.
Okay,
and then I have my mount, so I'll run to you guys in a second.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll hang here. We've got, hey, Teldo. We got a buddy here who's hanging out with us too.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I was saying like this is the most like underdeveloped of the game version of the game that we're like as players will ever get to see. So it's like, yeah, it's fun to play and all that, but it's at the end of the day, it's like it's not the end of the world if you didn't get into one playtest or whatever, and you know maybe they'll get into the next one.
I used to change, like, so when I was in like my 20s and 30s, I would have sold my soul to the devil to get into any alpha or beta. I would sign up for everything. I'd be begging for keys, you know, and like we'd always like trade other studios for keys. And now I'm such a bitter, jaded old guy now where like people are constantly giving me like alpha and beta keys, and I'm like, dude, just let me know when the game is done. I'm so over it at this point. One of my favorite games, like I thought it was just a friggin' masterpiece, was Hades. You remember Hades?
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, it was just absolutely like brilliant game, so good. And I was so excited for Hades 2 to come out, but they released into early access, and I'm like, okay, as excited as I knew it was an instant buy for me, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait for early access to be done, then buy it. And yeah, that was just so I understand. Like when I think your is your bag around here, or
I just got it.
Okay, awesome.
But yeah, the early access, keep going.
Yeah, but I just switched in my opinion towards early access. So when we tell people we're going to early access our game, I understand that for some people that's going to be the most amazing thing ever, and they like to be on the ground floor and see the game as early as possible and watch it evolve. And I also like totally get that for some people it's like they're not going to want to touch it. Oh
Yeah.
jeez. Oh jeez. No way. And we're getting shot. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die through the rock. No.
Oh,
Don't.
Evil's getting me. Evil's getting me. Oh no, he
Okay,
got
I'm gonna
shot.
try to get you. I'm gonna try to get you.
Okay.
Here you go. I'm carrying you away to safety.
Oh,
I
got
didn't
knocked
do
out.
it. Okay, hold on.
I think that.
Here we go. Just gotta pray this wolf doesn't come back.
Yeah, wait. Oh, did Evil lose?
Yeah.
This is my
It's
last
coming.
bandage.
Oh! I quick
Oh,
meleeed
nice.
it.
Nice. That's
Okay.
V, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I used
Okay, let's go around the hill. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, I think I see other shots coming.
Yeah, I gotta get my bag. Okay, I'm gonna go behind something. I'm just running to
We gotta
you.
find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, I think if we flank way around, maybe the cursed rock won't be there, and we can
Yeah.
get a shot on him.
Oh, so you can pick. Okay, how do you pick the bags up?
It's G.
Oh, G,
And
okay.
and you can pick up another player. That's actually what I was trying to do to you, because like if you're crawling around and you need a revive and you're in a bad spot, you can actually pick up your teammate and carry him to a better spot.
Okay.
Okay, we lost Epo. Oh,
Okay.
he
Let's
might
try
have-
and we'll try and clear it while he's on the way back here.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because he does have a mount. Okay, I think this rock is good.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like do this. I'm using the trees.
Yeah.
I can't even see these guys. We also need it to be like morning at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the
I'm using the
ghosts.
I'm going down here and using a hill as cover.
That's smart. That's smart. Okay.
Maybe we can just draw him out or something.
I think I see one. No? I don't know what I just shot at.
What is that?
Are these guys... How busted are these guys?
Oh, I think it's just like a. Oh no, I see what you saw. It looks like just like a can or something, and it's a reflection off of it. Looks highlighted.
I cannot see these guys. Are they
I
just...
think they're in the mine.
Or maybe they're... Oh, I'm taking damage. They might be in the rock? Or the mine?
Oh, that'd be super funny.
I mean, I don't mind just... Oh, what is this?
Oh, I see him. They're on the other side. They're on the other side. Oh my gosh.
I'm about to die to the elk. Oh, and I have no bandages. Let's fix that problem. Hey, Epo. Do you need a bow, man? Do you need anything?
Evo only knows stick.
I know, just... Why not? Just go... Oh, you have a bow. You have a bow. Okay. Is this... So you actually can see him. So this is...
Yeah, I saw them. They're on the other side.
I don't
Okay,
see
I'm gonna use
anything.
my repeater. I thought I saw him.
I have...
I think you might be
I
right.
think
You
they're
might-
in
they
the
might be
rock. I think...
Okay,
Yeah.
I just jumped in.
In the rock?
No, I just jumped down the ladder.
Yeah, now I'm curious, can I get in the rock? Okay. I think these are just some busted dudes. Oh,
I wonder.
that hurt. Oh, no. I'm gonna die to this now. Okay, I think we run for it.
Yeah, we might. GG.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a loke and then send it to my team for bug report.
Did you try and go in the rock itself?
No, I couldn't. I could admin. Oh, no. Oh, we're getting
I tried to go in the rock.
Okay, well, we gotta get you out.
I'm gonna jump inside the. I'm just gonna
Okay.
crawl into the.
Yeah, good call.
Because I think we're safe here.
Okay. Okay, you should be careful because you're probably at 2 injuries now.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Okay. No, I gotta find. Okay, my bag is over there.
Okay, I can try to get it. Oh, I'm drawing the fire. It's so dark, too. There's a bunch of dead elk. Tim Ford is letting me know that they're stuck in terrain, and if we run away, they'll despawn.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know where your bag is.
I can see it because I have the red marker.
Okay. I'm trying to give you light.
Wait, is there another? Are we taking more shots? I don't know. That's somebody. Okay, that's
Probably.
Dude,
It's not safe out here. It's actually so cool when it's this dark.
Yeah, it
wow.
is.
They reached 4.
And the light through the mist looks so good. It's like kind of foggy at night. Kind of looks like a horror movie.
Yeah. This is really cool. This is really awesome. And it's not always raining here. It's not always foggy, so that's part of the coolness too.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever get your bag?
No, not yet.
Okay, let me know if you need help trying to get that.
Yeah.
I think the sun's
I mean, at the end of the
out.
day, it's $10, so.
Yeah. I still hear the shooting. What are they Oh, they're shooting at us.
The guy's still aggroed on me. Okay, I'm gonna try and like drive by, just grab it.
Okay. Yeah, G.
But I think I have to like try and run like directly parallel to them.
Okay.
I'm healing. Cause yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I drop it if I sprint. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. I'm going. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, I'm good.
Nice. Let's run. The Battle of Antietam going on back there. within the rock.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's like
just
Saving Private Ryan for $10.
I think we're killing Tim's soul by like the most entertaining thing to us is dude stuck in a rock. And Tim's like, of the 85 kilometers of the island, why can't you guys just move on at this point?
It's like a whole like meme in my community. It's just every time I play a game, there's always some way that I end up breaking something. Doesn't matter. So I'm like a magnet for these things.
Have you ever watched? He does great YouTube content. Let's Game It Out.
I have not.
Oh my God, that guy he breaks every game in the most.
Really?
Yeah, he'll play like Satisfactory, and then like the game barely can even run anymore. And sometimes he'll like leave it up for like a month to just like really break it. He's awesome. I highly recommend checking it. What was that?
I think there's another guy here. Oh,
yeah.
Teldo. Okay.
Teldo. Okay, he's just going in on it. Oop, my arrow went nowhere. Safety in numbers.
Yeah. Oh, this guy just ran for me. Oh boy.
Here, I don't want to block you in case you have to retreat.
No, we're good.
Is it safe downstairs? Okay, I think the chest is down here. Oh no! There's a guy. Okay, we took him out. Chest is all the way at the bottom.
Okay. I'm gonna make some food in the meantime.
Okay. I have some jerky and some bone broth if you need some.
Okay. Yeah, I just threw it on the stove until
Okay.
just have it run while we're looting.
My inventory's a little gnarly right now.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I just like throw everything and just it's so hard for me to like organize chests or anything in games like this.
Yeah, we tried to make it a little easier in this game. Have you gotten your hunter's pouch yet?
I don't think I did.
If we can find the clothing vendor, or like the furrier, he's called.
Mm-hmm.
He sells this thing called a hunting pouch, and if you press I and open your inventory, there's that little slot by your gold, and you can put. I think the first tier one is 12 slots or something, and then all of like the skinning and animal stuff goes in there, which will greatly help your inventory. So if we can find that dude, it'll help you out a whole bunch.
Okay. Hey, what is this tallow for, by the way?
Tallow you can use early on. You use it to make candles, and when you're starting your gold mine on your ranch, you're gonna want to mark your way with candles, and then at higher levels, tallow is used to craft the much better leather to make all of, like, the end game armor and stuff like that. So the animal fat is actually like super useful, just more so later on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have like 400 of it just like sitting around.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we sold last night in my tier 4 group. We sold gold for animal fat, and we're like, I wonder if anybody's gonna do this, because we just really needed the animal fat. Oh god, there's guys in the water. What is happening? That was like the right.
I think I just hit a bug.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Something weird happened. Oh, let me look at your stream.
Well, yeah, I wonder. I'm trying to like process like what I just did. I was, yeah, you see that? Because that was all animal fat and it turned into charred meat.
Okay, check this. Drag the charred meat into your the one at the very bottom in the output. Try like just move it one slot over to the other output slot.
Okay.
And like left click drag and see, does it turn into
now it's tallow.
Yeah, it actually is tallow. That's a client misprediction. Which that is an amazing bug that I've never seen before. But yeah, we thought we found a dupe last night, and it turned out that the dupe was a misprediction that was very similar to that. So
well, here's the thing. Whenever I moved it back, and then it puts the tallow in the, like, if it flips them, then it puts the tallow in the second slot.
Okay, what happens if? Okay, sorry.
If I put it in here, it added to my charred meat.
Interesting. What happens
if I use it?
Yeah, that's
like, I guess at this point, well, if I'll split it. So I mean, chances are, because I think I only had one charred meat. So if I
we can't
consuming charred meat. Yeah. So it actually did.
Wow.
It didn't dupe it, but it made it into something else.
Amazing. So you unlocked advanced cooking feature. It was going to be a surprise. We were going to tell everybody. We were going to announce it for beta that we had introduced advanced magic cooking, but I guess we'll just show it to everybody today on the stream. So
I wonder what I just did.
You just took another like 2 weeks off my life, is what you just did. Like, yeah, that's what we accomplished in this. Yeah. Oh my.
Like I said, I will break every game.
That's awesome. That was awesome. Well, we have all we need is reproducible steps, and now we have that. So that's
yeah.
Good.
I think what I did was I made one charred meat, and then it was in the output. So if that was there, and then I think I switched to tallow, But I don't know. I'm gonna make one and just see what happens. I could just go back in the VOD, but I'm trying to. Okay, that didn't work. So I'm gonna step away and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, I accidentally grabbed it. I hit F and it put it in my inventory. We can just look at the VOD later. Oh my god.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think, look, 2 weeks is nothing. All right, you keep talking to me, it's gonna be 2 years.
Nice, nice. Yeah, okay, I'm not watching anymore. Is that,
Yeah, I was just like everybody else.
oh no, come on.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I have a bunch of food for us now.
Nice. Yeah, more than I was the one gonna give you jerky and bone broth, but it sounds like you're doing just fine on food.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I got the gluttony perk. Just eat anything. It's actually my character's just delusional. He just sees any food and he thinks it's meat. Okay, so we can go back to. Where should we go? I mean, I have a bunch of undiscovered things in the tier 1 area, but I kind of want to. I'm enjoying the danger of the
Yeah,
tier 2.
yeah, tier 2 all the way. Better loot, more danger, magical
And I
cooking.
think we can hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, magical cooking.
Especially
I think we're looking pretty good.
with 3, I think we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. Clear. Oh.
Oh, that's a bug. Little floating grass.
No, we're just using our imagination. It's just a bush. That's it. It's a hidden passageway.
I like Teldo just kind of hanging out with us.
Yeah, dude, this is a pretty Wait, what is this gate for in this mine?
Oh, I think, is it one of those little Easter egg moments?
It might be. Oh, and there's a door here.
Yeah, I love this one. Someday we'll know what happened down here.
Yeah, it looks like somebody came in and cleared this one out.
Well, I see Teldo. Teldo's kind of lurking above us like Gollum in Lord of the Rings up there. You know, he's keeping enough of a distance, but you kind of trust him but don't at the same time.
Yeah.
That's Teldo up there. No offense, Teldo. It's all good. If we had voice, it would help. And actually, he's thinking...
I can't wait for voice.
Yeah. It's going to be great. And he's thinking, who are these guys who keep harassing me at my tent right now? Yeah. Oh, this is the Teldo camp.
Oh, there we go. Wait, so we're the bad guys?
Yeah. We just... Basically, I talked a bunch of smack, and then we just rudely interrupted him from his business.
Yeah.
Is this...
Okay,
what
let's
is
see.
this? Whose ranch is this? Splick.
Sports company. So on the map, I see if we go out east, there's Dog and Pony Show, but there's no like undiscovered point of interest. But those don't show up unless we discover the map, right?
Correct. There's a lot of
Okay.
stuff out there, so if we
Okay.
head out there, we'll find something.
Cool.
A lot of deforestation happening on this ranch.
Yeah. You know, that's something that's super satisfying, by the way, is just like chopping down trees and mining. Like it has like the tactility of the game is very good. Just the combination of the sound, the impact of like, you know, the weightiness of like using the axe, everything. It just feels super good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We have a good crew working on lumberjacking, and I'm excited for, you know, the next big test we have. We have more visceral mining coming still too. We have this
okay.
really cool fracture tech that we're working on that I think is going to make the voxel mining even better. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, like I already think it's really good as is.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
Now, to be fair, I spent a lot of time playing an MMO from 2004. So.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good MMO from 2000, and they have updated so much. Like when I see videos and screenshots of WoW, like the modern retail, I think it's just gorgeous. Like the
Oh
art,
yeah,
the
the
art
art's always
team.
super good.
Oh my God, like just mind blowing.
Hmm.
So good.
Yeah, they just redid Silver Moon actually. It's funny you talked about you told the story of like the biggest tower needs to be a
Yeah.
part of Silver Moon. So when we're playing Midnight, like the intro area, and then they completely revamped Silver Moon. And it's just funny, they kept joking about the biggest tower in the chat.
There it
Oh,
is.
nice. You
There
got it.
it is.
There we go.
Put it to
That was
use.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, the Silver Moon was an absolute disaster when we worked on it. And like I think we couldn't put it together on one person's machine. You could only put it together like in pieces because it was so big, bigger than anything we had built before. And then the city had no flow to it. It just felt. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna get behind the thing. Oh, we got a boar.
Here, we're gonna get you up. We're gonna get you up.
Yeah, I'm also putting myself in the worst spots, by the way. I'm running in there like I'm like, I don't know, like Terminator or something.
Nah, it's all good. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. But Dalaran was actually Dalaran was a reaction in Wrath of the Lich King to how bad we thought Exodar and Silver Moon City were. Like, just we felt like they were just some of the worst cities we had ever built. In terms of like the flow, it's not the art. The art was gorgeous, but like just kind of what am I supposed to do in this space and where are things? And it felt really off. And so with Dalaran for Wrath of... Oh, here, you want to loot this one. This is going to be the good chest. In all of these little camps, the ones that say camp supplies usually have the best stuff.
Oh, wow, we got a lot. Bracket, 4 nails, that's huge.
Yeah. These camps always look for the camp supplies.
Yeah.
The ones with the little mines don't have the camp supplies, but if it's just a standalone camp, there will usually be camp supplies.
Nice.
But if you notice with Dalaran, it's much more compact, especially the trade district. Like the buildings are smaller. They're not of this like epic huge scale. And then we were really like, and man, a lot of players gave us hell for this, but we didn't allow for mounts to work in Dalaran to compress the feeling of size and the sense of like bustling streets. There's a really great designer, a guy named Corey Stockton, who's been on the WoW team since Burning Crusade, and sort of like he was leading the charge to make Dalaran like we had the badge of shame from the Burning Crusade cities, and then we're like, we have to do it right. And we even got, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the concept artists at Blizzard, but there's a guy named Peter Lee who is just mega epic. And Peter Lee did the most gorgeous concept art of what Dalaran, like Corey would block out a little area, and then Peter Lee would make these like beautiful paintings, and it looks exactly like it does today, which is really cool. But all of that was because Silver Moon was so bad, and no one ever went there.
Yeah, I feel like there's this weird thing where you're trying to balance like I guess like the beauty of something, right? Like it looks really cool while also like having that sort of like gameplay aspect of like how reasonable is it for me to go here. So like something like Silvermoon looks amazing, but like you said, it's like, why would I ever go to Silvermoon?
Yeah, it just wasn't functional. It was just from like a pure player standpoint. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a good city. So I'm stoked to hear that they, especially with all the knowledge that's on the WoW team now. Like I bet you it's just off the hook whatever they did to it.
Yeah, it's like crazy because now you have like actually I don't even know if this is true or not because I haven't played the recent expansions as much, but I'm pretty sure you couldn't fly in Quothalas before. Chat, can you guys correct me?
I think you're right. I think all of Eastern Kingdoms.
Yeah, well they changed it in Cataclysm, but then I think specifically Quothalas still did not have flying. Yeah, okay, that is true. So I guess now that they have that in Midnight, like I think flying, like I'm not a big, I think flying mounts and that whole discussion in MMOs is like a whole can of worms, and I think in most cases I don't like it very much, but I do think flying helps out New Silvermoon a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, flying helped out New Orgrimmar when they redid Orgrimmar.
Oh, Org's another one that's rough. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it helped out there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so rough because, you know, flying, that was the feature, like the big exciting feature for Burning Crusade, and we thought it'd be awesome, especially with like the design of Outland.
Yeah.
And we talked a lot about it. We're like, this feature is going to break WoW if we allow for it outside of the expansion. And look at that. That's so cool. See in the distance the grain elevator from here? Like how far you can see it?
Oh yeah.
That's I love the vistas. And
yeah. That looks so cool.
if you guys had the master glider, you'd be able to glide right to that thing. With this
No way, really?
sturdy glider, you'd fall like you're gonna fall pretty fast. And the makeshift glider, it's like basically like a parachute. So sorry, I should be following you.
Wow. Well, I mean, I have no idea where I'm going. So
nice. Well, let's go do the grain elevator then.
Okay.
Oh my god, you one-shot that guy. I just love Epo just jumps in there, man. That main tank mentality, like I'm just gonna assume someone's rolling heals on me. But he does have the hat now, so he is like fully geared out for us.
Nice.
In my EverQuest guild, like this was before DKP, we would just always load up the main tank. No one would get any gear until the main tank had everything. That was the rule.
Right. Yeah, that's see, I'm very much like a like loot council type of person because I've been in like all kinds of guilds like DKP, loot council, just like roll it off. Now the thing that's really popular in pugs is they do like a soft reserve type system. There's like a website for it.
Oh my god, that's smart.
I'm like, yeah, I mean it's good that there's like different loot systems. Some people do like well actually they got rid of it. Like I think they actually banned it now in WoW, but it's called GDKP where they do like gold.
I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of like an interesting one. That's like a whole can of worms. I was super against it years ago, and then I did one, and I was like, you know what? This actually kind of is not that bad.
Yeah.
But like the old school gamer in me is like, it feels so like antithetical to like everything that I know about MMOs and like just like guild communities and stuff. Because I'm like, I always say like I run a very traditional guild. Like my guild is like we're loot council. You know, we have like the way that we do things. We don't do like these death rolls and gold bid. Like we don't do any of that stuff. We like play the whole game. That's like what I want to do.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, I think it makes for like the best guild environment that lasts. Just because that's what I've always done and it always has worked. And oh, getting rolled up on.
You know, it's the hardest type of guild to be in. The like friend casual guild.
Yeah, actually,
it's always a disaster. You know, like somebody's like cousin comes along for one raid and loot's the best thing or whatever, and you're just
Yeah.
like, dude, that's so rude. Like, what did you just do?
Yeah.
Do you know where DKP comes from?
It was, I thought it was EverQuest, right? Dragon's
Yeah.
Clairvoyance?
There,
Okay.
the top guild in EverQuest was called Fires of Heaven. Then the second best guild in EverQuest was called Afterlife. And
Okay.
Afterlife was led by, it had two guild leaders, but one of their names was Thought, Thott,
Okay.
who
Oh,
he made Thoughtbot, which was
right.
the first. It was like the spiritual predecessor to Wowhead. Essentially,
Yeah.
it was the first searchable database, and the reason he knew to make Thoughtbot was he had essentially made the same thing for EverQuest for his guild Afterlife, which invented DKP to deal with the loot drama.
That's crazy. That like, that's a lore drop.
Yeah.
That's a big lore drop.
I tried. I barely knew the guy because this was like in 2001. I had sort of gotten to know him, and then I don't know how he got in the WoW alpha and beta, like if it was through me or somebody else. I honestly can't recall, but I had a like correspondence with him. Epo down. We gotta find him.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking on my map. Oh, and then he's right here. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. What happened? Did he just fall down the thing?
Oh, he must have fallen down the. Wait, is this a thing that can you even fall from?
Well, what we need to do with this, because we can make anything an elevator. I want to make this an elevator. Got into a scuffle at the very top. One guy left. Okay, we'll get the guy. We've got your death bag here. It's right here. We'll just leave it here. But I'll go try to clear the guy at the top. But I actually because I thought was brilliant, like a really smart dude, and I was like, hey man, do you want to like talk to us about a job here at Blizzard or whatever? But I think like he just had no interest. Like I think he was like too uber and was like, yeah, that's cool, you guys are making video games or whatever. Like I've got I don't know, like he just never took me up on it, but I just thought the guy was so smart. I'm like, this guy makes a brilliant game designer.
That's unreal. That's so funny. And that's how it is, people just sometimes they're like, you know what, that's just not for me.
Yeah, which is fine. It's not for everybody. Okay, did Epo get his stuff back? Because we killed the last guy. What's weird is I hear the music, which means I think somebody's still up somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But
shots.
Yeah. Oh, there's guys coming in from outside.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
We're getting encroached on.
I'm gonna go to the very top.
Oh, I just got one shot. And then he tried to close the door on me. I love it. The bad manners. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm sorry.
There was just a guy on the top floor. And there's also a chest up here.
Yeah. Did Epo, did you get the chest too, by the way?
Oh, I think I found out where Epo fell from.
Okay. Whoa, I'm getting shot.
Yeah, there's a guy here. I killed one up here.
Okay.
Oh, they're coming.
They're closing in on us.
Yeah.
I think we're getting reinforced, which can happen. There are events where you get reinforced.
Nice.
And I hear an elk just going nuts on everybody out there, which is...
Yeah.
I love that the animals fight, too.
Oh, I love that, actually. And even, like, trying to, like, use them to your advantage. Like, I try and, like, jump on boulders and, like, line of sight, and then the animals just, like, change their mind and decide to kill somebody else. It's great. This chest I just got is sick. I got a level 2 axe. Traveler's axe.
Awesome. Yeah, doing the strongholds is, like, the way to... Oh, somebody's bag is a death bag, who's not even one of the guys who's here right now. Just someone named Sarath. Just poor guy.
Oh, I saw him. I've seen him around actually.
Where is
See,
this?
that goes back to what you were saying about like small servers and small
Yes.
communities. Like, I saw that guy like 2 days ago. Actually, this was really funny. I saw him like 2 or 3 days ago in game, and then he replied to my tweet, and I recognized him just from randomly seeing him in game because he was AFK at the first outpost that I went to, and I thought he was the vendor at first. And I just remembered his name from that, and I was like, "Oh wait, this is another player."
I love the small server thing. Like I remember we were playing when our first server that we played on in WoW. I was
Mhm.
undead horde, and we would PvP all the time, and so you got to know Alliance not just like their names, but what their characters look like. And there
Yes.
was like a human male, and I was like undead. I was an undead male warrior, and there was this uh, human rogue named Whiskey Heart,
Okay.
and my wife and I ended up just like loving this dude out of like when you have respect for your enemy. Like we fought this guy so every zone we'd go in, it's like, oh, we're finally on to Rathi Highlands now. And next thing we know, we're like warring with Whiskey Heart again. And like even
Yeah.
though there was no like voice or whatever in WoW, we sort of like built this bond with this guy, and that like only happens on a small server where like you get to know your enemy to the point that you start to like respect him, like, oh, it's Whiskey
Yeah.
Heart, you know.
Yeah, I always remember, man, I remember stuff like that all the time. Like, well, so I don't know how familiar you are with like how I kind of got started in like streaming content creation stuff, but I was like a private server WoW player.
Oh,
So
nice.
so I like, like I said, I kind of quit WoW whenever Wrath came out, and I kind of kept trying to come back, and I did a little bit of Cataclysm, quit, didn't do Mop, did a did WAD for like 2 months, didn't really like it. And then after actually WAD was I think during that time where like I wasn't really playing video games. I played like a month of WAD and that was it. Because I kind of got I got really excited about the idea of going back to Outland. So
Yeah.
like kind of the how they kind of reimagined it and all that. So that's kind of like as far as like mainline WoW, like where I was at. But then a few years later, and kind of how I got started making content was I was a YouTube private server WoW streamer, and this was like after the
Oh,
Nostalgia shut
nice.
down. Yeah, and then eventually I got like DMCA'd by Blizzard, and I got banned for 3 months.
Oh no.
I was like on the naughty list for a while, but yeah,
just
everything's
for
good now.
just for playing or for making content about the private server?
Well, it was like making content. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because of like how
Yeah.
DMCA stuff works. So,
Yeah.
um, but then like I actually had somebody from Blizzard. So actually kept trying to contact people at Blizzard and being like, hey, like, what do I do? Classic just got announced. And I was like the biggest Classic WoW private server streamer. And, I'm like, this is what I do. This is my content. And then I actually got a response from someone who, unfortunately, they were part of the layoffs a few years ago and
Oh
they're not there
no.
anymore. But they work at Riot now, actually, which is cool.
Yeah.
Um, but it was a guy named Yithisons. He
Okay.
he responds to me and he's like, yeah, actually, I'm the guy who like pressed the button on your account.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm the guy who actually sent out the DMCA. But it was cool because I got to like actually talk to him. And he was like, honestly, like, this is like part of the job. And like, we have to do all these things. And it kind of sucks. But like, he's like, I had to go and watch your videos to like verify, do my job, due diligence, whatever. And he's like, this was like the hardest DMCA I've had to push on anyone because I can tell you're like not a bad guy and you just love vanilla WoW.
Yeah. It's so complicated, and I don't know if a lot of people understand, like, on the one hand, there's a bunch of people who just like love WoW and love the way it was, and like it's a passion project, right?
Hmm.
But just to speak on Blizzard's behalf, or in defense of Blizzard, not to speak on their
uh,
behalf, but you know, that's their that's their IP, and it
yeah.
gets really scary, especially when some of those services get close to like monetizing and representing the game and
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like Blizzard's name is on the line. So like I kind of understand both. I understand the fan sentiment of you know wanting to preserve like this great game and the way it was and that there's just a lot of like good thoughts behind it. But I also understand at some point it's like you know like I understand where Blizzard is coming from on that. Um,
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, it's like, I mean, I was a noob, right? Like, I was like, I just started streaming, and I just kind of, I kept kind of like getting lucky. That's what I always say. You know, if people ask me like what I'm good at, the only thing I'm really good at is just getting lucky, right?
Come
That's
on.
why I play a rat paladin. I'm waiting for Seal Command to proc. So, I was just like right place, right time, and I just happened to end up being that guy. And then, yeah, I mean, it was like when you're around long enough, or like when you have enough like experience, or I don't even know if experience is the right word. It's like you're around long enough to see things. Uh, you just kind of get like that's just how it is. Like of course you can't make content on a private server. Of course it's gonna get destroyed. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And, well,
But it
there's
wasn't
some-
really like a career for me at that time. Like I was
Yeah.
just doing it. I was gonna be a teacher, actually, teacher and a coach.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think anybody's just lucky. Like it's always a combination of you know luck, opportunity, hard work, and you know lots of us get lucky at moments. But it's like, what do you do when the lucky moment presents itself? And I think that's the difference. You know.
Yeah, that is true. You're right. Yeah, like it's a you just gotta be kind of like ready whenever you get lucky to make something out of it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I think luck is. I mean, we're all affected by it at some point, but just some people are really smart and talented what they do with it when those moments arise, you know.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I mean, yeah, there's always gonna be some luck. You're right. Just like being in the right place whenever it happens, and then you just gotta know what you're doing whenever you're there. Oh, I'm getting. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
it's the
Oh
poor
my God.
bunny. No.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, look at that. Here, I'll skin this one. My inventory is slammed.
Yeah. Dude, I don't like there's something about seeing the bobcat just like come out of left field and just maul this.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me.
No, I love it when the world feels alive and
Yeah.
you just see those random moments. Okay. Oh, you know what we could have done? We could have done another job. If we find another there's got to be an outpost where we are. Like,
Oh yeah, we could have gone to
Yeah.
Fingers Firearms and seen it. But yeah, we gotta be close. Cause
well,
just like reasonably.
yeah, we should. I don't have this puzzle piece popped or fog of war or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if there's another outpost around here. That might be it out there. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's either that or Goose Beach. Okay. Oh, I'm super dead.
Did he get you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna come behind the booth.
I hear them approaching. They're gonna
Yeah.
encroach on us pretty soon. I can't see through the trees. Oh, there's
Yeah.
one. Hit.
This environment, by the way, is so. Oh my gosh, I shot randomly and I hit him. What is that?
Hear the footsteps.
Oh, I headshot a bison. Okay, I aggro the bison. Good luck.
Okay, we'll help out. We'll help out. Oh, we got it.
Oh, nice. Easy.
Easy mode bison.
Do you have a tier 2 knife?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you should skin it then.
Okay. I'm also happy to give it to you if you'd rather have it. It's
Oh, I
fine.
mean it's all.
Okay.
See, I'm a guild leader that's like just throw everything in the guild bank.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you like our storage system for that reason. Like basically
Yeah, actually.
everything, it's basically the guild bank. As long as you're throwing it into the storage cabinet.
Mm-hmm. No, it's super good. And I like the and I think some other games have done this too, but I'm drawing a blank on what. But the just putting things in your storage and then being able to use it for crafting instead of having to
Oh
manually go
yeah.
pick it out.
Well, a lot of that storage stuff was all Jeff Goodman
Mm.
because he joined the team and like
Camp here.
he was really excited about the game we were making, but he's like, as much as I think this game's gonna be awesome, he's like, what is it with these survival games and these storage systems where I gotta have 8 million boxes all over the place, and
Yeah.
I'm spending all my time organizing boxes. So he designed the way all that storage stuff works. And
Nice.
he also co-ops. Like he plays every game co-op, so he's always thinking about like, well, if I play like one of the people he co-ops with all the time is one of the lead designers on WoW, and he's always saying his name. Like if I play with so and so, he's going to be upset because we're going to have to share this, and so that's just how Goodman's mind works. He's always thinking
Right.
about co-op and. Um, I'm like kind of sick and broken where I'm like the guy who looks forward to logging in Rust first thing in the morning with the mess of boxes, and then I'm just drinking coffee, like sorting boxes for 8 hours. And then like if somebody ever joins me, I'm like yelling at them like, don't put your torch in there. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I'm very like I used to be like I would get the boxes when I would play games like this, and I would try so hard to organize things, and I think I had a breaking point at some point. I don't know if I was playing like a Minecraft or Rust or what I was playing. I was like, you know what? I just cannot care about this anymore.
That's a rare,
just like
right there. That's legendary. You'll get the. It's coming.
Oh, that's the bison?
This is it. You get the
Oh,
iron
frick.
bison if we can kill it.
Okay. Okay.
It's mauling. It's like mauling. Is that a bear? Is it fighting a
Oh my
bear?
gosh.
Oh.
Oh, I think I think
Yeah.
I killed it.
Well, here comes
oh wait,
the
we
bear.
saved the bear, and now he's gonna kill us. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Get the bear. Get the. Okay.
Nice.
Here, take my skinning knife.
Okay.
Here. I'm gonna trade you.
Oh, you're not. There you are.
Okay. Here.
And I'm gonna just give you some things because my bags are.
Yeah, my bags are full too, so it doesn't matter. I'll drop. But here, just you go and skin that.
Okay.
Did you get the skinning knife?
I did.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Ipo, if you have any room, he dropped a tunic here. And you know what I can do? I can just like randomly put my tent here. That will, and this will actually give us money too. I'm gonna leave this stuff in here, but I'll take the monies. Oh God, you gotta make the iron bison.
Yeah, look at that. The great bison.
There it is. It exists.
They've only told about this in fables.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have the horn? You basically
Oh,
right...
I got the pelt.
Okay.
Oh,
check...
I did get the horn. I got the horn too.
Okay. Right-click the horn from your inventory, and then it will teach you the recipe. The hardest part of that recipe is we're gonna have to get a gold bar, but we can do it. We gotta get you this gun. Like this gun is just so awesome. So.
Okay. Okay.
That was awesome. I can't believe it was fighting a bear. Like what?
Yeah, that was sick.
That was pretty rad.
I also got a legendary pelt.
Oh, awesome.
Bison pelt. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Tier 2 skinning knife. Do you have pistol ammo? Can I give you some? Because I don't have a pistol, so.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. That'll help you out.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have black powder gun either. I have no gun,
Okay.
so yeah, this should get you going. And
Okay.
you can hand me junk if you have any junk. I'll carry it.
Here is. I have so much of the sinew.
Yeah, that's good.
And then. You have bone broth, right?
I do.
Okay, so this will stack.
Okay. Yeah, and if you
Okay.
guys need food, just let me know. I've got 10 bone broth on me now, so just
Nice.
call me the Chuck Wagon over here. All right, I'm so excited for you. I hope you get a chance to make that gun. That would be really cool.
Oh yeah, we 100%. Something's wrong with my inputs.
It might be a
Oh,
lag. The performance has been a lot better than it was last night or this morning, but it's still we might have just gotten a little bit of a spike right there.
no, I think it's my I got a new keyboard recently and it is kind of weird. Like if I press on the corner of one of the keys, it'll randomly activate the key next to it, which makes no
Ooh,
sense because
no.
that's not how switches work. Um Unless like there's a problem with a membrane like underneath or something, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I learned the recipe for iron bison. Oh, you know what? Oh no, so I get 2 horns, and if I right click it, I learn it, but I keep the horns. It's not like a consumable.
Yeah, correct. So
Okay.
now like whenever we get, I think the hardest part's going to be the gold bars. It takes like iron. I forget exactly what the recipe is. We want to make it so we have a design for a feature. In particular, there's Josh on the team who's just like this amazing engineer designer. He and I want to do a system we're calling the Almanac, where it would like show you all the crafting materials you needed for that. So that's our one of our dreams we hope to get to. I don't know if we'll get to it
Mm.
before early access or during early access, but that's something we'd like to get. Oh, this little chest is upstairs, by the way.
So, like, do you have a? I mean, I don't know if you guys have said or not, and I missed it, but like, do you have a timeline that you guys have put out so far for like a beta or?
No, I keep saying beta should be a few months after this alpha. Like, the first thing that's going to happen tomorrow is I'm going to sit with Tim and go, hey, Tim, what do we learn from, like, because, I have all sorts of design opinions, but
Mhm.
on the tech side, I want to know, like, what's our level of confidence. Like, we had a lot of hiccups in this alpha, and I think if we rolled into beta with this level of hiccup, it would be rough for, especially if we opened up to a bigger population. Like, a lot of players can't wrap their head around, like, yeah, it's an unfinished game. There's going to be bugs and jankiness. So I'm going to talk to Tim. He and I will have a long combo tomorrow and figure out, like, okay, our current beta plan, let's just stick with it, or, do we have to change anything? I have utmost trust and faith in Tim. So it would be wrong of me to put out any sort of timeline right now because I'm
Right.
probably just wrong at this point.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like that's kind of like a. I with any sort of game dev or it's not even just game dev. There's a lot of times where you're like building anything, and while you're building it, it's like, yeah, like this is what I think will happen, but then you have 100 obstacles that come up, and it's just you're never really 100% sure.
I think like what's funny is people used to say this when I was working at Blizzard, where they said, Blizzard doesn't have dates. Blizzard's just gonna ship a game when it's ready. And I'm
Uh huh.
like, okay, I worked at Blizzard for 19 years, and I had a date the minute I walked in the door. We just didn't really talk about them, and we were willing to push the date to get the game right. And that's what I think,
Right.
like, and that, you know, that's one of the things I love about Blizzard is that they have that mentality. And that's the hard part because for the community's thinking, why can't you be more transparent with us and tell us all your thoughts? And like, they kind of do the thing where they like, hey, it's okay, bro. We get that things are going to change or whatever. But not everybody really gets that things are going to change. And then you get a lot of
Right.
people just like really angry at you. You're like, I don't know. I think we're going to beta in a couple months. And then a couple months go by and they're like, you
What you
said you were
said.
going to do this thing. I'm like, I said it was my best guess. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating because like, um, I say this all the time. People that was kind of like one of the like recurring sentiments years ago. That was like, oh, Blizzard needs to listen to the community and this and that. I'm like, man, the longer time has gone on, I'm like, I feel like sometimes when they listen to the community, it's like they do that, but then the community like doesn't want what they said they wanted, and then they get upset about it. And it's like,
It,
what are you gonna do?
it's so nuanced. I think it applies, like, it's not a Blizzard thing. It applies to all of game development, or
Right.
anytime you're in a position of expertise, and like imagine even you're a doctor, like you have a lot of skill and training in something.
Hmm.
You should always listen. That part of it is correct. You should always listen to feedback. The hard part for both developers and the community to wrap their head around is it's not always correct to action on that feedback. Uh,
Right.
it's kind of like I think people understand it a lot better. The two examples that you can always use that people understand is an airline pilot or an emergency room surgeon, where it's like, yeah, they should listen to our feedback, but like they have this level of expertise, and we also sort of understand like if the airline pilot or the surgeon screws up, like people are gonna die. And
Right.
because we work on video games, like the stakes are just as low as they get. It's like it's like, okay, if we listen to the wrong people, we end up with Dungeon Finder, And I'm
Right.
like, all right, Dungeon Finder is like the black eye to me. Like if you ever want to
Yeah.
poke a wound and get me going, uh, like
That's
there,
so funny.
there's not enough bandwidth on the internet for me to talk about what a disaster Dungeon Finder is and how
That's so
bad
funny.
it was for World of Warcraft. But if you ask any player around the era when it was implemented, they would all be saying like, God, it's so hard. I've got to like, talk in chat channels and track down a tank and a healer, and I wish I could just magically press a button and end up in the dungeon. And I'm like, you kind of you feel like a real jerk, and you feel like you're being pedantic, and you feel like you're talking down to your audience. But as a developer, you're going, you will do irreparable damage to that game if you
Uh-huh.
implement Dungeon Finder. Irreparable damage.
Yeah. No, I'm a big Dungeon Finder hater too, so I love hearing this. Yeah, I think LFR, Dungeon Finder, I think all that stuff is just so bad. It's so bad because it leads to other problems.
Yeah.
Like whenever there's a so when you talk about like friction in any game, you need to have you can't have too much friction to where somebody can't get into something, right? And actually like play the game. But when there is enough friction there that is okay, this is something that I want to do. It's difficult enough to get it started. You need to have enough friction to keep them involved and keep them playing it. Because now it's like, okay, well, I can just press a button. I'm a tank, right? I'm a tank. I press a button, immediately get into a dungeon. Hey, this dungeon sucks. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. And I'll just press the button again and I'll get right back into it. So it causes these other problems with the game that like people don't even see whenever they're suggesting something. They don't see that it's going to have this snowball effect on like the community or how people just naturally play the game and how they operate.
There was a great, like, I've mentioned his name to you before, but there brilliant game designer. He was the first game designer on World of Warcraft, a guy named Eric Dodds. And like
Mm-hmm.
World of Warcraft would not exist in the form that it does without Eric Dodds. And Eric went on to make Hearthstone. And he gave this really,
Okay.
I forget if he gave the talk at GDC or if he did it, I forget where he did it, but he has this whole talk that's about don't get rid of too many of the rough edges in game design. There's always an instinct, especially like if you go to like forums and Reddit and like the really experienced players, they'll point out every problem with every game, and they'll want to solve every single problem. But I truly believe this about game design, and that's that there is not a right and wrong answer to game design problems, that every game design solution is a trade-off. And you're always, whatever you're gaining, you're giving something up for
Hmm.
gaining that. Like whether it's, you're gaining depth but you're adding complexity. um there's so many like variables, and you have to be able to play the game in your head 1 week from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, and think about like what weird direction did you just take the game in, because it felt like you were doing like this convenient, easy fix that people
Right.
just wanted right now. And it's really hard, especially like I run into this all the time, and I'm guilty of this as a game developer. It sounds so terrible. I know people are going to beat me up for it, but there's a moment where you go, should we even solve this problem? Like, okay, do
Oh,
we
I totally get that.
yeah, we agree that there's a problem, and like sometimes, as weird as it is to say, it's like the correct thing is not to solve the problem, like because solving it will cause more issues than the problem itself is presenting to us. So I don't know. It's weird. These are the things. If you're ever wondering, like, what does Jeff think about at 1 in the morning when he's drooling and unable to sleep and like staring into the
Yeah.
universe? It's those types of things are what's going through my head.
No, I can 100% relate, and my chat can back me up on that. I will randomly like I'm the exact same way where I'll be like middle of the night, I'll be in bed, going to sleep, and I will think about something. Oh,
Uh
good dog.
oh. Well, that's one way to deal with it.
I'll be thinking about something, and I'm just like, I cannot sleep until I get this idea out. So I end up like either going to my Discord or like in my offline chat, or I mean, there's been so many times where just like I mean, this happened a lot with WoW. I'd be like spamming somebody working on Burning Crusade Classic at like 3 a.m. about like
Yeah.
just messaging like kind of like just like stream of consciousness where it's just like I'm like sending somebody a message on like Discord or Twitter, and I'm like one sentence, one sentence, one sentence, pressing enter. I'm one of those people. Wait, what is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's very true. So it's like 3 a.m. and this guy is just getting his phone blown up. I'm like, you're talking about like this random Libram doesn't affect Seal of Blood for some reason because it came out in vanilla and it needs to affect Seal of Blood as well. It's just like there's something dumb, or like ranting about engineering in arenas or something like that. So
One of the hardest ones we've had on this game is dealing like there are two things kind of in any game that has it that are hard to
mhm.
deal with. One is death and the other is fast travel. And you're going to get constant feedback from everybody about oh, what kind of axe do you have? Do you have a tier 2 axe?
I do. I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Because these legendary trees require a tier 2 axe, and then like, we don't have a lumber mill nearby, but you can take the logs from this to the lumber mill, and you'll get even more of the special wood. But
Oh man.
just chopping it with an axe will get. And why is a random mule just running through the camp?
What?
Here, we'll
Oh
take
my gosh.
what just aggroed us.
I guess that was their tree.
Yeah. Challenge. So, not that it's the right way to play, but how I play this game
Mhm.
is usually like I'll hit a tier like tier 2 like we are right now, and then I'll just like go around. I'll try to get as many recipes as I can, try to clear out as many enemy strongholds as I can, and then like when it feels like we're getting close, I start to look at the journal, or I keep calling it the journal, but it's now called the challenges.
Uh-huh.
I'll press J and I'll look at the challenges and then go, okay, like which ones are easy, like that we can pick off. But When I'm early in the tier, I don't even worry about the challenges. I just run around and like do all the content and kind of have fun with it.
Right. Yeah, no, I think the challenges are cool. I think that was I think it's a pretty cool system. I actually need to do tomahawk eliminations, I realize. How do you use your tomahawk?
Go to your character sheet and you equip it in like the throne slot. So if you press C, there's it says throne. Oh wow. Well, thank you. Are you sure? Thank you, Thunda. Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the good life, Jeff.
Yeah, look
This
at
is what it's
that.
like being a streamer.
I just
you
got.
know?
Look at me. I got power. Look at my outfit now. It kind of goes together, right? Like the bare feet.
Yeah, actually.
The
You kind of look like Dudley from Street Fighter Alpha, Alpha 3.
I'm ready. I'm ready for action. I've got nothing else but the world's best shirt. Thank you. That's amazing, and it's brand new. Thank you so much. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Isn't this what it's like when you play every game? Just here.
Oh, get used to it. Pretty soon you won't even have to touch your keyboard, Jeff.
Oh my God. Okay.
These days I don't even log into my own WoW account. I just sit down at the PC and it turns on for me. It's great.
For me, I'm one of these players where it's like I love the struggle. I like the more poor I can be in a game, the better. Me and my buddy Evan, who's the guy I play the most Rust with, we have this phrase we call zero to hero. Because in Rust, like you go out, you get killed. Like we would never stand around like we're doing in Rust right now because someone would just headshot us and take all of our stuff.
Yeah.
But
you stand like this the whole time. You're constantly doing this.
Me and Evan, like we'll be doing all these raids and high level content, and then you'll get kind of like worn down from like losing your gear so much. And then we'll have this moment of like, let's just do a zero to hero, and we'll just go out and wander the roads and like see if we can end up coming back with guns. It's so fun.
Nice. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I will follow you. I got a hunting pouch back there, which just thrills me. I'm so excited.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I picked up a quest for Desperados like right next to us.
Oh, great. Let's do it.
So we're gonna head out there.
Oh, Outlaw Crate in MODOK. We are in MODOK too.
Oh wait, yeah. So how are we gonna? I haven't done any of those yet.
Where is that's PvP? I don't see it on my map for some reason.
Maybe it's in the corner.
Do we have to have it disclosed? So yeah, maybe we do this job, or I don't know. You're the leader. I'll follow you.
I think we're so close to the Fog of War that I think we should push and see if we can go to the Outlaw.
Okay.
Deal.
Yeah, I'll follow you. Thunda, it's a wonderful offer, but I think like the struggle is real for us. I think that's what's going to keep it fun for us.
Yeah.
Not getting carried, but I appreciate it so much. Like, bless your heart for the thought.
So this is back here. Let me see if I can sell anything here, because I just need bag space.
You're awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to carry stuff. You got the hunting pouch, right? If you
I did not actually.
Oh yeah. Buy it. I think it's like $50, and you put it in that slot, and then all like animal related stuff just put in there, and that'll open up a lot of your inventory. It'll give you 12 slots back probably.
Okay. Okay, I see how to use it. I'll right click it.
Man, I gotta just give a props to our live ops team. The performance now compared to like this morning or yesterday, it's night and day. It feels really good.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hadn't had really any issues, except for earlier before the server restart and like really late last night. That was the only time I noticed any issues.
It looks
So
like
it's been pretty good so far.
yeah, we figured. I don't know if you played it all when the animals weren't spawning. That was.
Oh, I think I missed that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I think it was like Saturday or maybe it was Friday, but the animals stopped spawning, and it was related to individual, like some individual on the server would get corrupted. So like let's just say it was like Epo, for example, would get corrupted. He of course he has no idea that he's the guy that's causing all animals in the world to stop spawning.
Oh.
And so no animals are going to spawn, and then like at some point Epo is going to log out, like just as one does at some point in their day,
Uh-huh.
and then the animals would show back up again. So it's like bugs like that that just keep you up at night.
Yeah, because it's like, how do you even recreate this? Or
Yeah.
like, when do you know? You have no idea when it's going to happen. Is there a horse that you can buy here?
Nah, I'll catch up. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I will
No, no,
get.
I'll keep running on foot. I think it's fine.
Okay, because
Oh wait, oh, we're getting.
yeah, I think these guys are trying to shoot us. Yeah, I don't mind you riding the horse. I will catch up, and if there's downtime, I'll run over and I'll buy my mule. I'll get it eventually.
I mean, I like going on foot actually. So I'm fine either way.
Oh, that was ruthless. I keep looting pistol ammo, by the way. So if you're low, let me know and I can give you a bunch.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take as much as you can find.
Yep, I'm gonna hand it to you. Here you go.
That is awesome. Yeah, I've noticed like there's like a pretty big like when it comes to like resource management, like ammunition is like, I guess like pistol ammo and stuff like that can be pretty tough. But like the bow and arrow is really nice because you can go and pick up the arrows after you shoot them.
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way.
There's a higher level bow called the recurve bow, and there's also higher level arrows. So you can make iron tipped, copper tipped, and steel tipped. And if you get your hands on like let's say at like tier 2, we get copper or steel arrows. They're so deadly against the tier 2 content, and you can just keep picking them up, which is really nice.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I do the I've had the iron ones, but I haven't had anything else. So I didn't know how much more there was. Oh, there's the tomahawk eliminations. Oh wait, I forgot we were talking about it. I think I got distracted. So what's the button that I pressed to pull out the tomahawk?
Sorry. I think we got ambushed, and I have my mic up. I'm so sorry about that.
You're good.
You asked about a button?
The actual tomahawk button.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you that. It is E. Oh no, I feel like I got us killed there. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Sometimes you just die like you deserve. That's what I would say.
Well, I had this whole like
We deserve
moment
that.
where I put my mic up and I got distracted, and then next thing I know, like we got ambushed, and I let the team down.
No, it's okay. We deserve that. Whatever happens, it was it's always deserved.
Just be really careful.
Someone ran off the highway the other day and just full send crashed in my car.
Oh no.
That was parked.
Oh,
yep, deserved
that's
it.
terrible.
Yeah, well, I deserved it, so it's all good.
No, you didn't deserve it. Be careful running back. There's a huge posse just like in the bushes. They're kind of to the right of the way. It's to your left, Epo, and to your right, Esfand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank God the coyote's going for the elk. I'll try to get our stuff back. Hopefully you guys don't aggro those wandering posses are just so rough.
Yeah.
There's no like cover. You're just exposed.
Yeah, this is a kind of a crazy area now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. It's like 8? 1, 2, is that 8? Oh, I think they're walking towards the camp. Okay, I'm taking a wide angle. Was that one guy dead?
He's almost dead. I've hit him once. Ah, there we go. He's down.
Nice.
Okay.
So we should try and I think those guys are walking this way. We should try and like kind of get ready and we should try and kill them.
Okay. I'm always down. We just need cover.
It's okay. Hold on. I have cover right here.
Oh, the horse. Oh, wait. Somebody's death bag is here. Oh, this is yours. This is yours right here. That's even more cover.
We're just gonna move on the horse.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Can I jump on your horse? Yeah, it has collision for me.
Hold on. Jump on the horse. Oh wait. Try it again. And I'm gonna crouch.
Oh, nice. Come on.
Or,
Oh, wait. How about over by this thing?
I don't think he likes this very much. He keeps moving.
No. In Rust, you can buy a 2-person saddle. It's so great. So, like, you can have a buddy just... Okay. Oh, nice. Here we go. Oh,
Are you, Oh, dang. Are you guys gonna add, like, prone, or have you thought about adding a prone to the game?
I don't know if we're gonna do prone. It's a lot of animation work for a team our size. One thing that I'm very interested in exploring and adding is like the crouch slide. Like the Call of Duties do it great.
Yeah.
Ark does it great. Titanfall did it amazing, especially Titanfall 2. So I really like the like crouch slide. I'd like to at least add that if we can. What about
I was just curious. Somebody in chat mentioned it. I actually don't know if a prone would even be great. I feel like it might not even be good.
I dig it. Like I've played a lot of Call of Duty and I really dig it. It's like a whole system and it's not trivial to just add. It's a commitment. But it's just mostly like it's a lot of animation work. We have 2 animators, so
oh wow, okay.
Anytime we're signing them up, and you also like you're always thinking about like exponential decisions, like okay, if every gun needs like a certain amount of aim cycles, then every time we add a gun, we have to consider, oh, that's another way to get cover. Look at that, smart thinking. He just moved his tent here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm running to you. Oh, did you pull?
I think I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, nice. The mule worked.
Yeah, but now it's running.
Yeah, but it's okay because it blocked 1 hit for me and then I killed the guy. Did we have 2 bison?
That's the great bison again.
Again?
It just
oh my
spawned
gosh.
again. I tapped it.
Okay. Wait, hold on. We should, hold on.
Yeah,
let the bison kill the desperados.
Let them fight it out.
Oh my gosh, this
Look
is
at
sick,
this.
actually.
This is
Dude,
amazing.
this is so sick. Okay, I'm moving up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm holding the camera. I'm using a wide angle lens so I can see everything.
This is so cool.
This is, oh, I'm freaking good.
Okay, I'm gonna start taking out guys.
Dude, this is amazing.
Look how big that thing is compared to Epo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on him now. We gotta take him out.
Nice.
I cannot believe we saw that thing twice in a row.
That was amazing. The fact that it spawned right into him too.
It all started with the mule.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more. Oh, nice tomahawk. That was sick.
Oh yeah, the E button. That's how you throw your tomahawk.
Yeah. Both times we were talking about it, we ended up getting distracted.
Never told you.
Oh,
Here, get this guy. Get this guy first. This is the money right here.
Yeah, I would try. Yeah, don't waste backspace. Actually, I have plenty of backspace now. So.
I'm really curious. We're gonna like tomorrow we'll start dissecting all the stats. We have great. It's called telemetry, which generates all sorts like every player stat, every kill that happens, every player death, like all of it's tracked on these servers. And so we can see like the Great Bison, for example. I want to see how many of them spawned across the. Right now we're running I think 5 servers. So try to
Okay.
break down like how many showed up on each server and were there differences because every server is running a different seed. So see if there are differences based off of seed. Um, we had a bug. There's another rare animal like that one called the white stag,
Uh-huh.
and there was an island where the white stag was just chain spawning that we discovered and we had to
Oh,
fix.
really?
Yeah, so like that's the fun part about stats. I used to do that on WoW all the time. We would get stats like, for example, what mob kills players the most.
I think I saw a video from like the first BlizzCon. I don't know
Yeah,
who actually was giving the presentation, but like years ago, I saw this video of you guys being like, "There's been this many ZGs, this many like Hand of Rags dropped, or like the Eye of Sulfurous, or something like that."
yeah, that was
That
me.
was
That was
that was
me.
you.
Yeah, I gave that, and the top thing that was killing players, like the anomaly that we noticed, was the Defias Pillager. In
Oh yeah,
oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. Westfall
Moonbrook.
Moonbrook.
Yeah,
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 it was, and it was because they had a fireball. It was because they had that fireball. That was the
yeah.
main thing.
Insane damage at that
Yep.
level. And also back then, people didn't like understand the concept of like line of sight and like the start of a cast time and the end of a cast time very
Yeah.
well.
No, you
So
just
like
face tank
you
it.
can, yeah, they would just sit there and just get torched by like 200 damage fireballs almost at level 17. You're just like, what the hell? Like half my health's gone.
The inn at
But yeah,
Moonbrook. Yeah, that is absolutely, that
that's
brings
super
back
funny.
memory. But you always look at, like with stats, you always look at the top and the bottom. Like the other one on WoW that was always revealing is like what creature's getting killed the most. And I remember one time, like I used to look at that report like every single week. I would look at those stats, and it was like the satyrs in Desolace were getting killed the most across servers.
Oh,
And
but
like
over demonic runes probably.
no, it was somebody had we had hired a new designer,
Okay.
and somebody was showing him how to hook up loot tables, and as like a demo, he hooked up the epic loot table to the satyrs and Desolace. So the satyrs and
Oh,
Desolace were,
deathless. I thought you said. I thought you said. No, anyway, sorry. Keep going.
yeah.
I thought you said perilous.
So they're
Yeah,
dropping epics, and we're like,
that's crazy.
first of all, nobody ever wants to go to Desolace. Why are they going there? And it's like, oh no, we're just giving out endless epics in Desolace, and that's how hot fixes are born. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask. So, my um, my understanding. So I'm a. Do you remember the website ashbringer.com?
I don't.
Do you know about it?
No, I do not.
Okay. So, I'm a huge Paladin Ashbringer like lore nerd, right? Like I love everything Paladin. I love it. So there was a website years ago called ashbringer.com where they would track all the like little any sort of breadcrumb of evidence of how to find the Ashbringer in a WoW was like documented on this website. There was a forum, there was all this stuff. And like it was like the Nat Pagal fishing stuff, the corrupted Ashbringer going to Scarlet Monastery and talking to Fairbanks and that whole thing, right? Now, I remember years ago hearing that like what happened because when you talk to Fairbanks, he's like, oh, the only person that could uncorrupt the Ashbringer is in the Outland or something. It's like the phrase, the sentence that it says. And this is obviously this is before Burning Crusade came out, not too long before Burning Crusade, but like 6 months or so. And I spent hours, like days, months, forever trying to find this thing in Outland, so like find the guy in Outland who was going to uncorrupt the Ashbringer, and a bunch of people did. And then supposedly there was some interview at some point that was like, what happened? Because everything kind of led to the Ashbringer being uncorrupted in Outland. Like, why did you guys like what's going on there? And then I remember the answer just being like, oh yeah, we kind of forgot about that.
There you go.
Is that actually what happened?
That sounds. I don't know. That would have been the quest team, which by Burning Crusade, I was not leading the quest team anymore. I was very involved with the quest team, but like that particular quest was probably one of the quest designers like jammed it out with Metzen, came up with
Uh-huh.
like what the story was going to be, and then they started implementing it, and it sounds like somebody just went rogue at some point. That's what that sounds
Right.
like.
Okay. Yeah, that's super funny. I've always wondered like what actually happened there. And then it was a whole like, oh well, it's been too late. And like, I mean, this sounds like it might have been a Metzen thing, where it's like, yeah, like maybe we shouldn't do anything with the Ashbringer. It's too powerful a weapon. The only person that can use it is Tyrion Fordring. And then that was like how Wrath, like the whole intro part of Wrath with the Death Knights and everything. Is
I,
that where that came from?
yeah, well, I see Metzen. Metzen was amazing. I never imagined Metzen saying like that would be too powerful. Like Metzen just loved going like the creativity was a fountain with him.
Hmm.
So I think what happened was somebody jammed out a quest line with Metzen. Metzen probably got super excited about it, and then like it wasn't Metzen's job to like follow up and like, oh, show me all the steps or whatever. He would just like walk in for an hour straight, just talk about like the most amazing stories ever. Like you'd want you'd pay admission to go to a meeting that Metzen was in because he was that entertaining. And then he just kind of like walk out, and the whole time you're thinking like, how much of it has he been planning that since like Warcraft 2? And then how much of it was he just walked in and started like riffing basically, and you never
Yeah.
knew. And the Ashbringer being dropped like that, I guarantee that's on the quest team and not Metzen.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I just imagine I've never had the chance to actually like talk to Chris Metzen, but every story I hear about this guy, I imagine him being like the have you seen the Charlie from Always Sunny, like Pepe Sylvia meme?
Yeah,
Like I
yes.
just imagine him being like this in meetings and just it's like he has like all these different ideas and just like sends them and everyone is like what the every story that I hear about him is like this.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He is like hands down one of the greatest creative minds that I've ever worked with, and he's like a huge mentor and inspiration to me, and just um like honestly, and I know this sounds really cheesy, but it's just like an honor to be in the room with him and listen to him go, cuz like he has just worlds in his head. Like that's sort of where he's at. And he's also just like super cool and nice and funny, just all around like very special human being.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and just super smart guy too. Like he just kind of gets it. And some people like really fight game design, especially when it comes to either creative direction or art. Like, because game design can be kind of a bummer, right?
Mhm.
Oh, this field looks gorgeous, and then you get a game designer in, and they'll be like, dude, you need some cover in the field, so I'm gonna put some 1 meter high boxes all over it. And like you could be like a creative director type or an artist type, and you'll be like, you just ruined my whole field with your ugly boxes. But Metzen wasn't like that at all. Like
Right.
Metzen always was willing to serve the gameplay and bend the lore to fit the gameplay.
Mm.
Even when it went like, I'll give you a great example of that. If you played Warcraft 3, the lore and fiction of Warcraft in that era was that night elf uh, sentinels or warriors could only be female,
Right.
and
I remember
night
that.
elf druids could only be male.
Mhm.
And like I remember Alan, myself, Rob Pardo having the convo with Metzen of like, hey, it's going to be really hard in World of Warcraft. It's going to do weird things if we don't let there be like male and female warriors and druids. And he was totally cool with it. Like he just kind of got it and understood. And even though the reasons he had done that stuff in like Warcraft 3 made total sense for that game, he was
Mhm.
willing to adapt and evolve his creativity to like make sure that the game was great. It wasn't about like him always being right. He always
Right.
cared that the game was amazing at the end, and he really trusted like game designers, artists, programmers. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, I think like I think that's like anytime you have anybody, I mean, leading anything, right? Anybody who's in charge of anything, leading anything, it's like a really valuable trait to have, to be able to be, I mean, like a lot of times people talk about delegation, but like delegation comes from trust. That's really like
Yep.
the core principle. It's like, okay, I have these other people on my team that they're in this with me, and they're here for a reason, and they have like the same end goal. So it's like whenever everybody like buys into that idea, then wait, is that another? Oh no, that's just a bison, I think. Oh, they're going to town. Oh, I love watching these. This is great.
Oh
Oh, he killed it.
no, no.
But yeah, I think it's like a really big deal, to kind of surround yourself with people that you, like are all bought into the same idea, and then that way everybody knows. Well, at the end of the day, like they're trying to make the best kind of product at the end of the day, right? You're trying to come up with the best thing that you can.
I think you articulated that extremely well, and also like warms my heart because like I can tell you were a guild leader, you know, like because the same thought applies to like a raiding guild, you know. So
Yeah.
it was really well put.
Well,
This
I always tell people, I'm like, hey, I don't care. I say I'm gonna say the wrong thing every raid. At some point, I will explain something wrong, or I will say do something, and it will not be the best way to do it, and it just kind of doesn't matter. And this goes for everything. Like at some point, somebody's gonna make a mistake, whoever is leading. But what's most important is that everybody who's doing the raid, everybody's trying to complete the task, is bought in 100%, and they just do whatever the plan is because it'll get done.
Yep.
Even if it's not the best way to do it, it'll at least get done, and then you can go back and you can like fix it and clean it up later.
Well, another like leadership statement that I agree with, and it's hard for people to grok sometimes, is sometimes a bad decision's better than no decision.
Yeah. No, 100%. I think that like kind of this what is it, paralysis by analysis type of situation. And I'm actually guilty of that sometimes. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so I'm just not gonna do anything. But sometimes you just gotta send it. Because if you do something, if you make a decision, and I say this and it's like half a joke and like it is real. But I always say that I never lose. No matter what it is, I'm never losing in anything that I'm doing. But it's not because I'm not losing by like other people's standards. It's because whenever I do lose, I'm still winning in that I'm learning what I did wrong, or I'm learning what not to do. So it's still a win. So I win and I learn. That's what my L's are. They're learnings, not losings.
It's super smart. I mean, it almost like, it sounds cliche to say this, but I really believe it. I'm gonna hit the barrel. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Come on.
I think
I missed.
One of us hit it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
The guy walked away from it.
Yeah. I think we actually screwed it up because we started backpedaling and then he came out. If we'd been able to stay there, then he would have gotten blown up.
I think we're getting ambushed, by the way. Just be careful.
Uh-oh.
But, you know, in my career, this has been true for sure, where you just learn way more from your failures than you do your success.
Oh, Evo's down.
Yeah, this is rough territory we're in now. We'll get you, Epo, sorry. I'm trying to get this guy. I've missed so many times. Okay, I'm gonna get him up before he bleeds out.
Yeah. I have aggro.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Epo gets his revenge.
So good. Don't forget to lose the loot the camp supplies here. That's always.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay,
I'm one of those. I'm a combat looter.
Yeah, it's all good. I respect.
Like, let me just grab this just in case.
No judgment. Oh, look at that. We got. I don't know when I looted that, but we got the buffalo gun recipe.
Oh, nice, huge.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've this.
Yeah, but like
roast.
Like taking my career, if I look back at the games that I've learned the most from, it's easily Titan, because when you fail, it's very like it's in human nature to reflect upon why things failed and analyze the failure and analyze the mistakes and think about how it could have gone right. But when you have success, a lot of the time success becomes almost like voodoo. Like a lot of times we hold on to things that didn't actually cause the thing to be successful in the first place. It's like
Mm.
um, the phrase that I use sometimes is we were successful in spite of this, yet we will use it as a reason why we were successful when in fact we could get rid of that. Like that wasn't a part of the success at all. But failure, you're laid to bear, you know? Like there's no
Uh-huh.
hiding from it. It's just obviously it didn't work. And it allows you to be a lot more reflective and grow a lot more.
Yeah. No, I think you're 100% right. Yeah, I do think it's cool hearing like hearing the stories about like Titan and Overwatch and kind of like how that whole sort of like development kind of arched into what became Overwatch, and like how you guys took the idea of Tracer, right? Like Tracer ended up what class did you say Tracer was originally?
In Titan,
Like
there
in
was a
Titan,
class called Jumper, and
Jumper. Okay.
that's where Tracer came from.
Yeah, I think stuff like that's super cool because it's like and it's almost like the tangible example of talking about kind of that like you learned a lot from Titan. And it's like, well, that's like an actual application of, well, we made this thing in Titan and then we ended up turning it into a character in a completely different genre of game.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Yeah, really can. Oh, I can set my thing public. I probably are there. If you guys need to check mail, you can
Oh, this
use
is
it.
yours? Okay.
Yeah, if you set it public, you can check your mail at that point. If you need money. I had randomly set this down in the wilderness and then somehow we wandered back to it. So, yeah. We really want to add customization to the tent. We think it'd be awesome. Like, so,
Yeah.
like
Well,
have
you
diff
have the mailboxes, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, the mailboxes are great. I
Mhm.
always like, my favorite's the honey bear. I always have to like get the honey bear, which eventually the customization is gonna be account bound. It's not right now, but
Okay.
that's the goal for it. Because the game's going to reset every month, but we don't want to reset everything. We want to have a bunch of stuff that you're unlocking that's like permanent to your account.
Yeah,
And
like some cosmetic things that are kind of you feel good about it.
yeah, I think cosmetic is like totally like it would feel bad to have to unlock the cosmetic over and over again.
We got a crew here.
Okay.
Nice.
I went savage on those two. I've been watching Epo and studying and like learning the tactics and the Jedi Master over there.
Uh-huh.
So working my way up.
Yeah. Casa Goose Beach.
I think that Bobcat's gonna aggro. I'm going in Epo style here.
Okay, here we go. Nice.
I hear the chest is right here. Since we're combat looters in this group, I'm filling up. Why wait?
Where is it? The heck?
In EverQuest, it used to be really bad manners to like kneel on the corpse to be the first one. You always let the guild leader do it, and then if like some
Yeah.
random rogue did it, the whole guild would get like pissed, and you could like get kicked out for it. You know? Like, dude, you're too lowly to loot the corpse. You know?
Super funny.
Yeah. And they had there was no such concept as like a raid group in EverQuest, so you would just like put together groups.
Mm-hmm.
I think the group size was 6 in EQ. So if you were raiding like a 40-person raid or something like that, or I think like early EQ was like 30 people raids, you'd have like 5 groups of 6 that you just, you know, you're scribbling the names down on a notepad, and then you're the guild leader like yelling out the names. And then whichever group did the most damage had looting rights for like 5 minutes, and nobody else could loot it. So we'd always have a group of wizards, and they'd always have looting rights. So they always knew it was on the corpse before everybody else because they did the most damage.
Oh, that's so funny.
And
So whenever stuff would drop, because I didn't play EverQuest, I was a Dark Age of Camelot player actually before WoW, and it was very similar. But I wonder, is it like were things not soulbound in that game? Like, was it just like somebody would loot it and then they would trade it out to whoever gets the item?
it was a mix. Some of the items would have been soulbound. They didn't have the concept of bind on equip.
Hmm.
They had soulbound or just unbound. And I forget what someone's going to correct me in chat on this, but I think they were called lore items. I think that's
Okay.
what soulbound was in EverQuest. Meaning if you looted it, it was just like stuck to you forever. And that was like the mega faux pas. If you were in like a lore, like a group, and you looted a lore item, you were just like dead to the server for doing that, because it was so rude.
Right. The first ninja looter.
They also like, I mean, think about this. All the raiding we did in EverQuest, there was no voice chat. There was no Discord or like what was the earliest one? Like TeamSpeak,
The Ventrilo and TeamSpeak.
Ventrilo, none of that. It was all text typing. And like if you were a raid lead, and a lot of times, and there was no raid group either. So we'd go raid stuff. You can't use group chat. So if you're the raid leader, you're just shouting in the zone. Like I'd just be shouting in the zone in all caps. And then you'd have like these hecklers from other guilds like giving you a hard time the whole time you're doing it. It was so bizarre. It was such a I loved it, I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was
great. Yeah, we had man, I wonder whenever I started, like, but it was in Dark Age of Camelot for sure. Like getting like a vent server was like a big deal. I think it was like $8 a month, which was kind of crazy at the time because you paid $12 for Dark Age of Camelot. So, but then again, like you think about it, it's like most people playing. I mean, I was I was in elementary school actually when I played Dark Age of Camelot, but in whenever I was playing Daok, I'm kind of trying to recall. Most of the people that I played with were all like in college, like that kind of like that age. It was like either in their like 20s or, there's very few people in like even high school that played back then.
Well, if you were younger, you'd have to ask your parents to pay for a subscription,
Yeah.
which was a big like and this is like the early days of video games, and parents are like, "Hey, I want $9 a month to like play a video game."
Hmm.
Most parents would be like, "Get out of town. Like there's no way."
Right.
What are you talking about? So that kind of skewed the demographic a little bit as well, but we had no TeamSpeak, no Ventrilo. Everything was just in chat in the zone. Like you just be yelling out in the zone like what to do for a raid. And then
Yeah.
like for private communications, we would use MIRC, like we had like our guild
Oh,
like
yeah.
IRC channel, and
Yeah, I remember that.
then there was like a DM I don't even know what you call it, like a messenger called ICQ.
Yes.
That was the go-to that everybody always used, ICQ. And your like internet street cred was higher the lower your ICQ number was. You'd brag
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
because
Like,
you had an early
yeah.
account.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like 5 digit. I'm legit. You know what I mean? And then you have these people with like these super long ICQ numbers. You're like, oh, you must be some kind of noob or something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like that with like Steam accounts too.
Yeah.
Apparently, like my Steam account is, let's see, what is mine? My Steam account is like, I think 6 digits or or like my friend code or whatever. I'm trying to remember like what it was. Mine's like fairly low, but it's still like pretty high. Like compared because and I had my account. Actually, this was the best Christmas ever. I got Half-Life 2 I got WoW as an early Christmas present, and Dance Dance Revolution for the PS2.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my best Christmas ever. I
Well,
got those three things.
WoW and Half-Life 2 came out a couple months. Half-Life 2, because we crunched so hard. Like, during WoW development, I barely got to play any games because we were
Mhm.
crunching so hard. And I remember, like, the game that almost shut World of Warcraft down was Battlefield 1942. Like,
Really?
they put out the Wake Island demo, and the WoW team just shut down. That was the funnest game ever. And we're a bunch of nerds with really good computers all sitting together all day long. And like it was just like, sorry, Blizzard, you're paying us to play Battlefield. And for a week straight, and it was hilarious too. Like their amazing server programmer named Joe Rumsey. Um, he was like the master of the tank, and he just destroyed us all in the tank. And then there was John Stats, who you know and you've talked
Uh-huh.
to, and John would always fly the planes, but he just bomb everybody regardless, like same team or not. Like, and Battlefield 1942 just basically shut WoW development down for a week straight. And then I
That's so
remember,
funny.
like, when we got ready to finally launch WoW, the first thing I did, like, I played WoW, of course. Like, I was super into it
Mhm.
and, like, loved the WoW beta and all of that. But I remember being so happy to get to play Half-Life 2 and just, like,
Yeah.
thinking, like, oh my God, this game's a masterpiece. Like, maybe one of the greatest games of all time, Half-Life 2.
Yeah. 100%.
We,
Yeah, that's so great to hear. Like, obviously, it's like, I mean, whoever's writing the paychecks might not want to hear it, but but it's good to hear that you have like dev teams and people working on one game that are not just gaming together and just because you have the team building aspect of it or whatever, but they're not just gaming together playing the game they're working on, but playing other games that are not even in the same genre, because I think that is so important when it comes to uh, just an understanding of game design and seeing what works and why. Like, I think, let's say you work on WoW. Okay, if you work on WoW, yes, it's an MMO, but I feel like you need to be playing every game that's popular, cross genre, cross whatever, to understand, hey, why is this thing popular in the first place? Why do people like Arc Raiders so much? Why do people like I mean, even MOBAs, right? Like, why
yeah.
why do people like League of Legends so much? And seeing like what you can draw from these games, and like pulling design elements from these games, that's like, hey, we can apply like the MMO version of this thing into WoW and people might really like it. Even if and it might not like be anywhere close to the same mechanic, but the MMO translation of that mechanic might be something that kind of triggers that thing in people's brains that make them really attached to it.
It, what you're saying couldn't be more true. And like just examples in this game is an interesting, like the influences in this game
Hmm.
are from across genres. Like the core design, like even though this is a survive, like just when somebody sees us on Steam, they're gonna be like, "Oh, great, survival crafting game. I get it." And I'm like, well,
Right.
I don't know. Fine, call us that. I guess that's what the game is. But like the core loop here is heavily influenced by World of Warcraft. And what I mean by that is in World of Warcraft, the best experience is when you play with a small group of friends, like we're doing right
Hmm.
now, like three of us rolling. That's how the game is optimally fun. But we're on a large server with other random people. Like we think about like the people who've rolled up on us, and like we get to see other. So we're not just playing a co-op game, we're playing a multiplayer game. The game has PvP in it, but we're not forced to PvP. And if I wanted to play this game solo, I could. All of that is coming from WoW influence. But then
Yeah.
there's all these other parts, like the fact that I can customize the way I look and I can customize my ranch. That's, games like Sims and Animal Crossing. And, I want to put more, like, I love the Harvest Moon series. And there's a whole lineage of Harvest Moon that goes Harvest Moon to Stardew Valley to Story of Seasons. And if you don't know and love all these games, you're missing out. Like you don't want to. I don't want to just make a survival game that's only inspired by other survival games. I want to make a game that takes all of the game mechanics that me and my team know and love and try to integrate them in a way that speaks to a whole new audience and maybe does something brand new. You know, maybe.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. No, I think that the way that you are like kind of approaching this and your guys' team approaches it is, I love it. I love hearing that. It's like it's a very like kind of refreshing thing, and it might even be one of those things that people know it and people believe it, but it's like they don't know that they know it, or like they don't really hear it coming from other people. So it's like a very like nice, refreshing thing to hear when you kind of lay it out that way, you know?
Yeah. Try to like you know, my team is great because they're really experienced and they've sort of, you know, this isn't their first rodeo. Like, but God, it's the worst pun I've ever said. But like they know this, and I think players feel this. I think this is why players love Blizzard games. I think it's why they love Riot games. You know, it's when you feel the heart and soul of the developer. Like you have somebody where it's like, I can like somebody went in and made that thing extra special, and maybe nobody would have noted. Like a game journalist is never going to write a story about it. It's never going to show up in a review of the game. But like
Mhm.
I just came across something that like I felt the heart and soul and the touch of the developer in the space. It makes it feel more like art and less like you know, in air quotes, a produced product, which, you know,
Right.
we've all felt those games where it's just like, okay, they're just shoveling this out to follow something else versus
Right.
yeah.
No, I totally get it. Yeah, sometimes it's like it's like whenever the game is like like it feels like an all-encompassing sort of experience. And whenever you're like in it and you're like, wow, this is it. Like this is this is the real deal.
Look at the
It's a very cool
sunset.
feeling.
This moment,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sunset over the fishing vendor, the rare fishing vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah. No,
Those
it's super sick.
those moments.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna double check that vendor.
Yeah, this guy, he deals in a special currency, which is fish heads,
Oh
and
yeah.
you get those through fishing. So, like, if you're super into fishing, this is like the place to be. And this guy's location is obviously like different every single time. So, on this map, he happens to be here.
Oh nice. We lucked out.
Yeah, I wrote a whole backstory about this guy that no one will ever read because we don't have a lot of lore in this game. But like,
Oh
um,
wow. This is okay. We need a lot of fish
yeah,
heads.
fish
Okay.
heads for this guy. And I haven't actually like we have this amazing designer named Eric on the team, and he and Goodman sort of focused on fishing recently, and then really talented artist named Priya who made all the fish. She made 55 fish for the game.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, so but we got them all in, and then my plan for the alpha was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like hit tier 4, do all the end game stuff, you know, like push really hard, and then on like today I was gonna go hard on fishing, and if you look at your challenge, oh thank you Ipo, um, if you look at your challenges, there's like tons of personal challenges for fishing, and then I was gonna do those today, but like instead we had a bunch of emergencies, and you know the day went how the day went, and I'm rolling with it. So here we
Yeah.
are.
I'm trying to see if I can get to that from here. Frick,
Oh,
I suck.
apparently whoever's out there just the water's not super deep, but
Oh yeah, maybe we can just send it.
yeah, we're gonna evolve fishing a bunch too. Um, Like this is the early stages of it, and there's different fish at night versus day, and if it's
Oh,
raining,
nice.
yeah, like the location, like um, Eric added a lot of depth to the system. So hopefully, like especially those people who like the collection, like gotta catch 'em all type of thing.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're like. There's obviously use for the fish and like crafting and cooking and all of that, but we wanted to add like achievement unlocks for cosmetic stuff, and then also like that stamp book collection type stuff as well.
Right. Oh, dude, I have a spot right here with a little fishing pool right next to the shore. So just,
Point blank, perfect cast.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm fly fishing almost.
Nerf Inc. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wrap soonish because I feel bad every time we hang out together. I'm like, I gotta feed the family. I gotta feed the family. But I gotta feed the family soon. So yeah, like maybe in the next like.
Yeah, whenever you need to go, it's all good.
Okay, cool. I don't want you guys to think I'm bailing on you, and I'm like I know like what you do is really hard and takes a lot of like stamina and energy. So the fact that you invited me to hang out with you, I just really appreciate it, and we appreciate you playing the game too, because it does a lot for the game, and you know.
No, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, when you emailed me, whenever it was, whenever you emailed me, you were like, hey, so saw you on stream, you're real, thanks for being interested in the game. I'm like, dude, I just got emailed by Jeff Kaplan.
Come on.
I'm dead serious. No, I literally was like, I messaged my I don't know if you're familiar with him, but my friend Tips. I'm like, it's like, dude, I just got an email from Jeff Kaplan.
Nah, like we were just excited. We had no idea. Like we kind of rolled our announce out. Like we kind of just real low key, kind of announced the game the way that we did, and we had no idea if there'd be any interest or how people would feel about it. So the fact, like, we saw you, like, there's a streamer I was hanging out with last night, IDDQD, guy named Andre, who I know way back from the Overwatch days. So when I said these people like show up and hang out and show interest in what we're doing, I'm just very appreciative, So it's it was cool.
Well, no, we appreciate you coming on. I know chat was super excited. Whenever I told chat, hey guys, we're gonna have Jeff Kaplan on stream, they were like, wait, what?
Boomer IDDQD. That's so mean. Come on. He's awesome. I was actually watching his aim, and I was like, oh my god. But
okay. Yeah, don't watch my aim. Just some advice.
Mine is terrible. Okay, I want to hand you. Actually, what I'll do is an EPO help carry, because I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna go do dinner with the family, but I'll drop as much of my stuff here, so any of it that's useful to you in your journeys, try to make that gun if you can. You're gonna need gold. So
okay, I do have some gold nuggets in the actual ranch. I think I have 2.
Oh, nice.
So I just turned them in the bars somehow.
Okay, here's the bone broth, the most important thing.
Yes.
I take it you guys don't want a bow. Oh, this shirt, and someone gave me dynamite, of course. So yeah, the shirt is actually amazing. When Thunder, thank you again for the shirt. That's like the best shirt you can get in the game. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, there you go. And it looks. Let's see it on you.
I can't cast. I was going for the action.
The pose.
But it broke on me. Oh, did I even put it on? I didn't even put it on.
Not yet. Oh, look at you. And you got the hat too. All right, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks sick now.
That's really cool. Okay, well, thank you, Esfand. It was so nice meeting you, hanging out. Anytime you want to hang out, just let me know. It's super fun. And I just want to say thanks to everybody in chat for listening to me ramble and distract you guys. And the true MVP, Epo, hanging out with us. And yeah, we'll talk to you all later. We'll try to communicate with you guys. But oh my God, do we have a bucket of bugs to fix. So forgive us if we're a little bit quiet for the next couple weeks, because we have a lot of work to do. And I'm sitting here on Sunday night, and I'm like, wow, Monday is coming. But thank you, Esfand, and
Yeah.
we'll chat soon. We'll play soon. You know how to get in touch with me, and just thank you.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you. No, I'm super down. This has been a great time. So,
Awesome. Okay, we'll catch you later. Take care.
all right, we'll see you later.
Okay, bye.